Osman Ghazi. Travel back 700 years to a fantasy Earth. The world is a gritty, dangerous place. The papacy is challenged by an anti-pope. The papal disbanded Templars recede into memory, and the Teutonic Order seems to be consuming magic, secularizing and growing in power. Two emperors battle within the Holy Roman Empire, and Hungary is at its height, but is being torn apart by a civil war. As they all fight amongst themselves, I expand rapidly and consume everything. The adventurers that call themselves the Champions of the Sun discovered that I am a vampire. Now they are trying to create a powerful weapon to destroy me. They will never succeed. While many have walked with these self-proclaimed champions, these are the present adventurers.
Only a city as grand, beautiful, and powerful as Genoa could bear a man of my talent. Me? I am Naldo Renzi, treasure hunter, adventurer, master swordsman, and lover. In my journeys, I have learned of the adventures of the Champions of the Sun. They are just who I am looking for to assist me in the retrieval of those they could use my help in whatever they are up to.
I am Baldur, a Norseman, a soldier, and an Eldritch Knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Caelan, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night, and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Sakut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
I am Bilela. I hail from far-off Ethiopia. With no brothers, my noble father indulged my obsession with self-defense. On business in Rome, my family was accosted, but my skills enable me to defeat our attackers. My desire to fight crime fueled. In my travels, I made a powerful enemy who may now pursue me. Near the Drusistine, I met a stoic knight and the Champions of the Sun. Now, in a strange land, I hope they can help me deliver justice to criminals, or death.
In these dark times, the dead rise and strike fear and feed on the living. I am Baron Andre Franz Hellwing II. I am dedicated to unlocking the forbidden secrets of my family. Through science and God, I strive to make the dead stay dead. Many fear what they do not understand. The raw materials of the flesh.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect. And, more importantly, my trust.
If you meet one who claims to be a champion of the sun, tell me their whereabouts. Better yet, kill them on sight. I will reward you handsomely. Welcome to Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian
Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are military, others are in construction. Still others are retail managers, a few are in IT, we're parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open except one, you. We'd like to thank you, our Twitch, Facebook, Kick, Twitter X followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. If you have not already, please follow on Twitch and Kick. Please like on YouTube and Facebook, and please subscribe on YouTube. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. To all of you, to all of our subscribers, thank you. Before we dig deep into the session, going around the table, we're going to ask the characters to share one fact, the players rather, to share one fact about their character. It may be serious or silly, it may be known only to them, or me as the DM, or it may be known to everyone in the party. Welcome back, guys. Huzzah! Going around the table, we'll start with Matthias. One secret about Matthias, serious or silly, known to you and to me as the DM, or known to everyone, or something else.
It went right out of my head again.
We'll come back to you. Brian.
That's not fair.
You're like, come on.
He needed more time.
Sorry.
Okay, well, we don't have to come back to him. We can, do you need more time?
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Brian.
Okay.
The Baron.
Oh geez. What kind of a fact should we do? The Baron, I guess I'll just say the Baron is, I think many of you may know this already, so I don't know if this counts, but the Baron is much older than he may appear to be, possibly over a century old.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Ryan, welcome back.
Yeah, happy to be
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. One secret.
I guess the main secret that he has now would be the ring that he's had for a while that turns eyes into gold and everything has slowly been corrupting him. And he's kind of hiding.
No, really?
Well, more than he lets on. So he's kind of slowly becoming addicted to power, because the money means nothing now. So it's more of a, what can I use it for?
Interesting.
So
I like this.
He tends.
Explains the armor.
Yeah. So he does get a good feeling when if he can show his power off or whatever, and he's getting kind of like he's verging on. It may not be very healthy. And it could lead to some bad decisions in the future. We'll see.
So you don't have to answer it now, but think about for the future. I'd love to know what he thinks power, what equals power in his mind, because power is a very nebulous, subjective concept. But that's interesting. Wow, thank you for sharing that. Jess, regarding Naldo.
Let's see. Naldo, he, even though he comes from the great city of Genoa, a trading city, a fishing city, he gets really, really seasick. He cannot stand to be on a boat.
I love it. That's awesome. Reiner, did we give you enough time on Matthias?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, fire away.
Matthias,
Doesn't wear socks anymore.
despite all of
I
his
knew
bluster,
it.
is actually
He goes commando.
not nearly as sure of himself as he might appear. Especially in the face of people around him being able to throw lightning from their fingertips and such.
Sure of himself in terms of his martial prowess or something else?
That and how much he contributes to any given situation.
Oh, interesting. Okay, very, very cool. Mark, welcome back.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Can I hit you up, or is this?
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
putting you on the spot here? As your?
No. I probably shared throughout the campaign a little bit, but Kip likes to whittle wood in his spare time, carving out little random figurines, often of wolves and things that he.
I do remember him doing that one time.
Yeah, a couple times. I've given Borinth a little
Yes.
thing, and kind of whittled away in the spare time. He likes this little knack of trying to whittle.
It's funny, Kip is whittling, and the Baron is whittling away. Literally.
All right, I'll whittle up a new Baron then.
Okay, bum. Okay. Whoa, excuse the head going in front of the
I'm so
screen.
sorry.
That's okay, no big deal. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. There we go. What did I do? What happened the last session there? The party started. Let me turn this down just a tad bit. The party started the last session in a large city square on the heavily guarded Ile de Cité, also known as Paris.
The meme I keep posting on the channel.
A sidebar here. I know that one of our viewers didn't like this music. I have this side of me that does. So just deal.
They just can't see us all dancing at the table.
There you
That's
go.
the problem.
You can't see it. You're missing the really
Guess
good
it's going.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
There-
what it's supposed to
Okay, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of these.
Yeah, that's what you're missing and going on in the background. Mark doing the robot.
As I knock the camera over.
An explosion had just occurred behind the party at Galeila's CIAI headquarters. She also saw figures atop an adjacent building, and she took off after them. Kip darted after Galaila. Hearing a message from Galaila in his head, Naldo did likewise. What followed was a chaotic situation. Left standing in the city square were the Baron and Matthias. What appeared to be 2 guards and a guard leader cautiously approached the Baron and Matthias. The Baron tried to defuse the situation. Elsewhere, Galaila, Kip, and Naldo ran into an alleyway, found a small courtyard, several cliché hooded and masked roguelike characters. A battle ensued. The 3 of them made quick work of most of the enemy. But back in the city square, the Baron and Matthias put their weapons on the ground at the guards' insistence, and the 3 guards continued to cautiously approach. As the guards did, the Baron noticed a Prima Isolde tattoo on the guard's forearm. In the alleyway, the last standing roguelike character leapt into a sewer stream and disappeared. Leaving her owl flying overhead, Galaila, Naldo, and Kip joined her, leapt into the water in pursuit of the opponent. Back in the city square, post a conversation between Matthias and the guard leader, Matthias challenged him to show his forearm. The guard leader did, and he had a Prima Isolde tattoo there as well. With that, the Baron wrapped the guard leader in a writhing, necrotic female form. While the Baron continued his necrotic attack, Matthias kicked his sword up into the air, grabbed it, and took down 2 of the guards. Action surged and then killed the leader. Then both both the Baron and Maddie's, probably Balder behind them too, dashed from the city square toward the alleyway, and that the other 3 party members had just dashed the length of. Galela, Kip, and Naldo pursued the roguish character through the twisting and turning dark sewers and entered a large, dark, underground room. A battle ensued with a mob of masked, hooded, roguelike characters. Back with Baron and Mattias dashing through the city square, they ran through the alleyway and entered the courtyard that the other party members had just left. Finding Galela's owl Abu circling the sewer entrance, the Baron slammed into Mattias, pushing him into the sewer's stream, and then jumped in himself. The battle the other party members were involved in swung back and forth. Throughout the combat, Kip and Galela were poisoned. Outside, the Baron and Mattias swam the dark sewers, made a lucky guess at a turn, and arrived in the large, dark, underground room. There they joined Naldo, Kip, and Galela in the battle with a mob of masked, hooded, rogue-like characters. The party cornered the last of the thugs near a small set of stairs leading to a door. Taking them down, the party now stands before the door. Behind you guys, behind them, is a large room split by 2 walls, an opening in the middle. On the other side of the 2 walls is a foul sewer stream that you see. The stream leads to the tunnels there to the right, my right. The stream leads to the tunnels the party swam through to enter this area. To the left, the stream leads to a grate that the guard was running toward before he was cut down by Mattias. Huzzah! Welcome back again, guys. Welcome, Galela, Zubaydah. You guys are right outside of a door at this moment in this burbling, dark, sewer-like basement area. Actually, let me go like this.
Guys,
Sewer.
this stinks. This whole situation stinks.
Nice. Got a whole
It reeks. It is dark in here. It smells of sewage. And where you are is reasonably dry, and dry is a relative term. And it's very humid in here. There's moss and stuff on the walls.
Like I was gonna
dribbling
shake
down.
really heavily and like stuff's gonna spray all over everybody.
It is the equivalent of dim light. It's pretty dark. There's a little bit of light seeping in through sewer grates and street grates, but it's pretty dark. What are you guys doing?
What are we doing down here?
Shall we press forward?
We should go through this.
What has led you down to these sewers?
These are the men that we chased.
The
They
attackers,
dove in and...
the bombers.
All of these men?
How did you find us? How did you know where we
Seems
went?
to be an organization.
We did our
Lucky
best to
guess.
follow you.
Mostly because we were pushed into this position by our companion, the necromancer.
The city guard is under the influence of a criminal organization that opposes the CIA. We had no choice but to run.
Maybe they are all connected.
It is possible. What is beyond this door?
I don't even know, but this is where these men.
Some men came up here. The one tried to get out the other way.
As soon as he says
But I
that,
don't feel like
I'm
going for a swim again.
immediately going to look to one of the nearest corpses and just see if I can search any papers,
What was the
anything.
grate that he said one was running towards?
This one down here.
There's a bunch of bodies right at
Yeah,
the top of the
they
stage.
should.
that are stacked up.
We came in here.
We came in this way.
Yep, sure.
They all rolled down the
So,
stairs and
all
died.
fighty over
Then there's
here.
smatterings
And
of
then-
folks. And then one dude.
Yeah.
One
And
tried
then what
to
leads
get
us to that door?
We don't know what goes out that
don't
door.
know
Some
what
guys
goes-
came in from there.
There's guys coming in from that direction. Yeah.
They were,
don't
they were
think we-
guarding this door.
And they
there
closed
for-
it.
Yeah.
Then we kick it in.
You go and search one of the bodies, and each of you found some potion bottles on them, and you found some coins. You find a myriad of nothing particularly fancy weapons per se, but just the weapons they had on them. Most of them are wearing studded leather armor. It's studded leather armor, but there's nothing extraordinarily fancy about it. Most of it looks like it's been darkened with mud and other materials, shoe polish like to darken it up, to make it blend in so that it wouldn't attract attention. They're not dressed in cliche black. It's more like shades of gray and what have you.
Are there any locks on the door? Or does it seem like it's closed from the other side?
Primo Solde.
Prima Solde.
Prima Solde. Money first.
The Prima Solde was the city guard. They wanted to arrest us. I do not believe that we would have had much luck with them.
And our checking of these fellows, did any of them have the tattoo?
You go up and you roll their sleeves up. They all have that tattoo on their arms.
So I'll grab one of the arms and I'll hold it up and show everyone. This was the symbol of the city guard.
Then they're definitely in league with each other.
They're in cahoots.
Can I check the door?
You go up and you look at the door. There's a hasp on it. I mean, what do you mean by checking?
Try to open it?
You reach up and you try to open it, and you feel a click, and something jabs you in the hand.
No.
Roll a
Awesome.
Awesome.
Do you have your tetanus shot?
Roll a con save, please.
17?
17. Ooh, pretty good, but you take.
Not good enough.
For a needle?
That's what's on the needle, not the needle.
You take 26 points of poison damage, and you feel slightly wheezy.
I kick the door in.
Next time you should have me take a look at that first.
This is
Very
what
foolish.
it currently is. Just remind me
Very
as time
foolish.
goes on that this is on you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You didn't see that. You didn't see the little hole in the lock where the needle came out before you grabbed it.
No. Otherwise I wouldn't have grabbed it.
All right.
You open. The door does open now. It's like it's ow, but you grab it and you pull it open.
I'm sorry. I'm very jittery. I just want to say that this is not necessarily the first time I've been as close to these people, but I have been trying to find these people. And it seems we may be under some sort of hideout. Just be careful.
Is that why you destroyed the building?
What purpose did you have to blow the building up?
Was that to bring them out?
I did
You are
not.
very clever.
It is very clever. You drew
You are
them
very
out.
mysterious, but the mind works. Wow. Amazing. That you would sacrifice your own building, your own headquarters.
All the people you killed within were on your side.
This is amazing.
You killed them all.
Mastermind.
I did not destroy the building.
Okay,
It's not me.
we will go with that for now.
That is what somebody who destroyed the building would say.
Balder, do you see anybody in there?
I just walk up to the front of the door.
Balder, you reach around in your bag and you find a potion bottle, a potion of healing, correct?
Yeah.
You're pretty sure, yes, that will take care of the healing.
Potion of health?
Or what is it? I'm not sure.
Elixir of health.
I just-
Elixir of
Cures
health.
effects and stuff.
Cures disease and removes
there you go.
some conditions.
Okay, sure. You feel much better. You feel phenomenally
Me
better.
too.
I'm sorry?
No, I was just saying I need to start hacking my lesser restoration. I guess. Sorry.
Sorry, that's my job.
Yeah. My bad. Pat healer.
You gulp those potion down, and it does. You suddenly feel much better.
Do I
You-
hear anything in the room?
Well, you were a little bit out of it for a brief moment as you're standing there with the door open and you're chugging this potion, and you don't, other than the slurping sounds of water echoing around the inside of this dark, damp, giant room, you don't hear anything inside there.
We had them on the run. The longer we wait, the more time they have to prepare for us.
So what are we waiting for? I'll cast light on my shield and in we go.
You cast light on your shield.
Guidance. If he's gonna hit the door, I'm gonna cast guidance on
Door's
him.
Okay.
already in.
Oh, the
There
door's
would've-
already open. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the thing just stabbed
Maybe you
me.
should have done that before you
give him
got stabbed.
guidance.
I didn't know he was gonna do it.
Give him guidance for when we go in. We don't
The
know.
Baron casts his wiggles, his fingers. He sets off some kind of incantation and then goes over and touches you, and you open the door. Okay, there you go.
Now you don't feel good again.
Okay,
But
the
I
door.
feel much better.
You feel much better. Okay, you do open the door and you look inside the door, and as this is brilliant.
I want to prepare a spell in case I see anybody.
Okay, right up front though. Who's up front?
I guess
A Balder would be, right?
Balder was up front.
Balder is
and
up
I
I'll
think
be behind Balder.
yeah,
And Mattias?
Galea moved up.
Yeah, we'll put Mattias in the front.
Mattias is our tank. So.
Yeah.
I'll have my
Should I go in front of Balder?
be lined
Balder's
up right
already
over
going
Mattias'
in.
shoulder.
Balder is a bit of a
But
tank,
Should I
but
go immediately after him then?
Yeah, you guys are shoulder to shoulder.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, while we're doing this kind of admin stuff, everybody roll initiative for me, please.
That just makes it easy.
I just gotta read it.
Ooh, that's the highest edition I've had in a long time.
Me too. And it's still not high.
14. That's high for me
Just
then.
wait for you to say under 10.
I rolled a 2.
That would have been true. Also, would have been
I
higher.
got an 11. You're in charge of the board.
That's good.
You want me to do it? Oh, somebody
Yeah,
do it.
I only do it when she's not here.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
I take it forever to do that, James.
What was it now?
That's a
I got an 11.
Okay.
No,
19.
that's 11. Mattias is a 19.
It was 16.
Baron is a 14. Kip is a 16.
Baron is 16.
14.
14.
14.
And Balder.
12.
Who's Balder? 12.
We're all right now. What the opponents get.
All the allies that are in there with
we
us?
don't know
Don't
yet.
worry about the opponents just yet. Just put the lair
worry
and the
about
20 position. There you go.
Lair goes higher than that is.
There it goes above everything.
Okay.
Building explodes.
So Lair is up.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a lair.
You had one. It was the mausoleum.
Someday.
Yeah.
I need a lair in a volcano.
You open the door and you see a 20-foot bright, 20-foot dim. It just like casting bright white 5700K light into this dark, damp place instantly. Of course, it illuminates right around you, casting long shadows on your compatriots out into the sewer area itself. And you glance inside and you see a table and some chairs.
Oh, not the chairs.
And slightly farther back, what looks like some bunk beds. You see about a 25-foot by about 50-foot room.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, though.
What?
We're going in.
Can you check before us and see if there are traps or something?
Okay. I'll go up into the doorway and kind of like.
The door is trapped.
We found one. We got one. And I'll take a look around on the ground immediately in front of the door and see.
You
If
look
I see
around
anything.
very, very carefully, and you do see, with your uncanny ability to detect traps, you do see what was clearly a needle trap in the door. And you look around, you carefully examine the floor, but it seems pretty solid. You don't see what appears
okay.
to be a trap.
I'll keep an eye out, but at least for the first couple feet we're good. Go ahead.
Okay. I just start carefully searching the room to see if I see any.
Yeah, well, I'll shuffle in.
papers,
Go in.
documents.
Just gotta make haste.
Okay.
You move in, you go over to the table, and you examine the table. You find a deck of cards. And then you examine a little bit further, and you find this looks like it was a guard area for not where somebody would live, but where somebody would be stationed, if you would.
Like a barracks.
Yeah, not like a permanent barracks, like they would be living here. More like just an outpost type barracks.
Any doors exiting this room, or is it just
You go around, you spend a couple minutes, you examine the entire area. You find enough bunk beds for about 10 people. There's some personal effects, bags of clothes, bags of dirty laundry. You go through the dirty laundry, they're definitely soiled.
I never go through anybody's dirty laundry. Okay.
And you find rummaging around, you manage to find another 101 gold among all of you.
Oh, hold
You're
on to that.
searching around through all of the stuff. Mattias digs through a pair of shorts,
I just feel like
pulls
I
his
got
hand
me
out
all
kind of
over.
scarily, finds a couple gold
Although always-
pieces.
I'll give you 5 gold.
But no exits from the room.
You don't find any exits, no. You think that the door that you came in is the only door in and out of this room.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and there are no trap
No, there's not.
doors on the
Didn't
bottom. Not
detect
trap
any.
doors.
No.
What do you
Pressure
call
plates?
those? No. Like hidden doors, like you can't escape.
You look, do a thorough search, and you don't see
So then
anything.
we need to go that way.
Any paperwork, notes, anything?
There's some paperwork. You
With the
find
symbol?
some notes. They don't have the symbol on it
Okay.
per se. It looks more like just scribblings
Unfortunately,
of
I think we have to
like
swim either way
shifts.
if we want to get
Says
out.
Mark has, from sundown to sunup, and
No, you got the
then
crappy shift.
then Zubaydah will take over at sunup. And then his name's like scratched out and so forth. And then there's little like faces with tongues sticking out over on the side, pointing at some of the names.
All right, we gotta go the other way. We gotta find these guys before they.
They were guarding this door, though.
Or they were just coming from.
Maybe they were just
alerted.
in here
They were coming
already.
from the barracks.
Fair point, very possible. Yeah.
So then we go that way.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Is that the plan?
Yeah,
Think so.
Let's
I'll
keep
trudge
moving.
back out
Um,
and head towards that grate the guy was trying to escape from.
Back down into the sewer.
Yeah,
We must go deeper.
time
Those
to
are
swim.
stairs though, up, right?
Yeah, but just to like a little flat section. There's nothing.
see.
There's
It
nothing
was-
really over there.
There's just a couple dead bodies.
Yeah,
over
like a
there.
table with a couple dead bodies.
With an N in their shirt.
So where are you going?
We are heading back to this grate where the one gentleman that Mattias so conveniently cut down before he escaped was headed.
Got it. So you guys venture back along the path, and I guess you cut across, trying to stay dry, and then you get all the way over here and make your way down. And then you see the gate. You can see where the steps go down into the muck and the mire that you already swam in. And you can see that the grate itself kind of descends down into the water. You remember, Mattias, that there was a guard who was trying to get out of this gate when you cut him down. His body might even still be laying over in that general area.
That's the way to go.
Perhaps over here is where we should focus our efforts.
All right, we go to the gate.
Efforts.
The Baron's gonna go up to the corpse that's right up in that area, and I'm going to rest my hands over top of him, and I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on him, and he's gonna start to move again. And bones are starting to like creep up, and he's pretty freshly dead, so he really doesn't look like he's not gonna look all decayed and look. He's pretty freshly dead.
Yeah, besides
Yes,
his, like,
he's very,
arm
very
being like
freshly
partly cleaved off and like.
Well, I'm gonna
Stuff falling out of
I'm gonna
him.
fix him up. I'm gonna pull his coat over a little bit, hide any wounds that he might
look
have
good.
on him, right? And then you said that there's a grate in the water.
Yes, I
So
did.
I'm going to send him in there to open the grate for us.
Okay, so he goes. He kind of shambles up to the door, and he goes up to the grate, and he's. How strong is an undead? Does he have the strength that they had in life?
I would imagine so.
I don't know.
It's the rules say that it's DM like.
Okay.
It's DM.
So he goes up to it and he's like, and do they have all of the knowledge that they had in life?
I would think not. I wouldn't think that they know, like.
I don't know. It's your spell, dude.
Oh no,
Spells
I
do
mean
what they say they do.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go into any of that. No, they don't have any knowledge in their life.
He
it's not
is
like speaks with dead or anything.
He's a zombie at this point.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
he goes
fresh looking. He's a fresh zombie.
He's a fresh zombie. He's like, I mean, as zombies go, except for Mattias's giant hacks in his body and maybe a couple arrows from.
I mean, it's covered in muck and mire.
Yeah, he looks stellar, but otherwise stellar.
Yeah. The important thing is the thing on his arm.
The tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, he's at the gate, but he's not really sure what to do. He's just kind of like fumbling around with it
But
at
I can
this juncture.
I can instruct him to do like my
Simple tasks.
like simple tasks. So I can tell him to open it. You know. Oh, you want me to tell him? Open the gate.
As he's standing there, you can see him. He's just shaking and shaking this gate.
Is there can we see a mechanism on it? Can we
And
see
all of a
anything?
sudden, this scythe swings down and hacks right through him and splits him in half right in front of the gate and falls on down on the other side. One side gets up.
Good job, Baron. Good idea.
Maybe you should check.
One side gets up
There's a trap here, guys.
and goes over toward the door, and it's and the other side goes over toward the other side, and it's like and there's like split right down the middle, and you can see this nice clean goo of a brain that was in there, and because it's still fresh, it's still like oozing out. It's like you're taking a hunk of meat and going. And just like you can still see the stuff seeping out, and you've got the nice clean bone line around it, but it's like wailing away at it.
I am waiting for you to open the door.
The pendulum just kind of swings and comes to a stop.
Okay.
There you
Good job.
That was gruesome. Is he
This
just
is
gonna?
money well
That's
spent.
a lot worse than the needle.
He's just gonna stand there like that now?
No.
In half?
Open the door.
The two halves of him are struggling to do it,
I don't
and they
like his
can.
magic.
I do
I
not
mean,
accept
there's
failure.
literally like one side is hopping on one leg up to the grate, and the other side is hopping on the other leg up to the grate, and they actually try to like come together, and they just like slam into each other. And just,
Tom, what happened with the scythe? So it's sliced down and
and
then
it just
went right
kind of
back-
like
Oh,
rocked
so
back
it's
and
still
forth,
there.
so it's there hanging straight down.
Yeah, it's hanging straight
God,
down.
I wasn't sure if it
So
reset.
the trap hasn't reset.
New weapon.
Okay, but the door still remains closed.
It's a grate.
Oh, the
There's
grate
like a
is still
grate
closed.
down. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we should investigate and look for some sort of a mechanism to open it and make sure that there's no more of these surprises along the way.
I will. I'll pat down the zombie and see if there's a key in any of his pockets.
You pat him down all over, and you don't find a key, like any kind of key that's obviously a key.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Thanks.
I'll walk up to the gate and see if there's any like latches or anything else.
Where are you searching on it?
So
the grate, there's a grate, like almost like a portcullis, descending through this arched opening straight
some
down.
of it's above water, some's below
Yep,
water.
descending straight down into the water.
I don't see anything above the water that is clearly
You
discernible.
go and you look along the edges of it without touching it because your rogue instinct says, maybe this might not be the best thing to touch. And you move slowly along and you don't find any kind of plates above water.
I take a look back at everybody. I'll go underwater.
You go underwater.
Start feeling
You're just these little Lincoln logs. They're bumping up against you, and bits of others.
Don't you want to breathe this ledge?
No, I don't want the potion of water breathing. I'll hold my breath.
You're feeling around. I'm assuming you're not opening your eyes.
No.
You're like feeling around under the water, and roll a dex save if you would.
Save. What's it? Plus 8. 19.
A 19. You're feeling around and you find what you think is like a plate of some sort. And as you do, you found it. You feel like something like coils up over your arm. And you can feel the plate and you feel this thing coiling. And that's all. What do you do?
I'll pull my hand away.
You pull your hand away. All of you see like this slosh in the water near the grate, where Naldo is underwater.
Bubbles pop out.
I'll pop back up. There's something. I'll go back under.
You go back under.
And I'll go back to where
Anybody
the
understand that?
plate was.
When he pops up, I'll cast guidance on him when he pops up. And
You pop up, and as he's standing there, before you go over, the Baron sits there and shouts out utters his
All I gotta do is just touch him.
incantations, and goes over and touches. Well, you have to verbal and somatic components. So you go over and you say it, and he touches it.
Well, back down I go.
Okay.
And I'll go up to the plate and see if I can feel the thing that like coiled, to see if it like did what it was supposed to do, so it didn't like reset, so it won't
The thing
catch me
that
again.
coiled on you?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. That thing that
you
was
don't feel it there. Like it wasn't like something that was coiling on the pressure plate. You think that the pressure plate is something you push to move the gate up and down, but you think that whatever kind of like started to wrap around you was
like animal.
It wasn't stone or metal.
Or metal. Okay. All right, I'll push the pressure plate.
You push the pressure plate. Everybody outside of it suddenly sees the grate slowly start to go up.
No, I'll pop up.
You pop up. Naldo pops up out of the water.
What took you so long?
Get ready, there might be something coming. I think it's in my... It touched me down there. I don't know what it is.
Where does it touch you? Down there?
Down there, it tried to grab my arm while I was opening.
Would you like to show us on the doll?
It's like on my wrist through the gate.
You definitely have a doll. You doll. The grate,
All right,
it
stay
rose
sharp.
up, but is it like, I'm trying to get the visual. Is it something you go inside?
Yeah, it's
You
like
can
a
all
gate
go
on a
inside?
castle, like going up.
I'm gonna, I guess, knock an arrow and stay alert in case anything threatening comes through. Kind of hold the
Okay.
Harpoon
You knock an arrow. You can see the large grate there. That's kind of what it looks like. And it slowly goes up. I know. I'm trying to kind of balance here between visibility and looking.
No, I thought it was closer
cool.
towards that little stairway down. I thought
Yeah,
it was
no,
right
no,
in
no.
between there.
Now, this right
That's
here.
where it
You're
is.
right
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and this gate, as opposed to looking exactly like, this portcullis starts to go up at that point. And it
Does the water flow change at all when that happens?
No, not at all.
Okay.
The grate goes all the way up. It is open at that point.
Good luck.
Yep, I'll head in.
Okay, you guys start to head in.
Assume order.
I'm sorry?
Assume position.
You assume the position. Okay. Make sure that I've got the right.
I heard mages can instantly clean themselves. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Mattias' armor can do that.
Just not Mattias. Just Mattias.
Only.
Mattias' armor.
Just his armor.
Excuse me?
Well, stuff seeps in through the armor. The armor cleans itself, but like you don't magically clean yourself. So the armor might be clean of sewage, but there's a chance like some sewage got in and is like
You're like walking around with gallons of sewage stuck in there.
It's got like a sewage stew going on in there.
Sewage stew.
Sloshing around in your boots.
Hand me your characters, please, because you're down here at this juncture. Who's going in first? And who's next?
And I will.
I think it was Balder, Mattias.
Balder, Mattias first.
Kip will
climb
go
up.
after.
I will climb up onto the
And this Naldo one.
thing as quick as I can.
no.
Get me
No,
out.
no.
Get me out of this water.
No.
Okay. Boulder, Mattias, what was it?
Kip
I
and
can
Naldo.
I can move farther than any of you. I might as well like be in the back.
Okay.
But you have to check for
You can probably
traps.
move side by side if you wanted. Do you not want to, or do you not care?
Do you want me to check for you?
Balder and Mattias side by side. Like
All
you're
right.
saying,
There's been
like
two
2 by
already.
2 we can
All
do?
right, fine.
It's wide enough.
Oh, it's wide enough for 2 by.
You don't have to, but it's
All right, I'll go ahead of
That look-
Mattias and Balder to look for traps.
Oh my god.
No, Galila go ahead of me. Yeah, there you go. And put me back behind Galila, and I'll be with Kip in the back. Yeah,
Over there, over there, put it there, and there.
So good.
So, just hang on here.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
You guys, you wade through the darkness and through the sludge and the slush. As you're wading through it, it is just, again, like the last room, just dark and just the water reeks. You're like slurping around in it. It's probably about chest deep at this point. And as
Poor Georgie.
and you're
on my shoulder.
You're up front.
Yeah, I'll be trying to keep as best.
How
I
much
am.
distance between you and Balder and?
I'll stay 20 feet ahead.
You're 20 feet ahead. I'm not going to push the figures 20 feet ahead, but you are 20 feet ahead of them at this point. You're moving along, and I guess you're like probing for traps just to make sure there's none in front of you, or something like that, and looking as best you can. It is dim light.
Well, I got
but-
Balder's shields behind me.
Okay, so it's
illuminating-
casting. It's almost more of an eerie look with this bright white light coming, and your huge shadow just extending straight out from you at that point. And you continue straight forward, and that feeling that you felt just a little while ago, all of a sudden you feel something down near your legs. Let me see.
It's touching me again! It's got me again!
Huh?
Help me! Help me! Balder!
Something, you feel something, you're about 20 feet behind him, you feel something wrapping around him, and this thing, what does it do? It, all of a sudden, it reaches up and it tries to, it tries to, two hits on you, these like tendrils like wrap around you underwater, and you take 13 points of damage as two tendrils wrap around you, 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and they're like pulling you down underwater at this point. Okay, we'll just put that right there for right now. We're pulling you down. Mattias, off in the distance. Oh, not in the distance, 20 feet in front of you, Mattias. Where you saw Naldo prodding ahead. All of a sudden, he's stopped in his tracks and something has wrapped around him. You see some tendrils coming up out of the water, but you don't see anything more than that at the moment. What are you doing? And Kip is on deck.
Well, I will begin. I will charge forward and begin chopping at the tendrils.
Okay, you charge forward. Hey, you run forward toward them. I'll just say over in that general direction. You don't see. I mean, you see a couple tendrils above water, so it's like whatever it is, you're in chest deep water. It's down below you underwater. You swing down on it, just attack away with disadvantage as you're trying to cut through the water to hit whatever is down there.
17 to hit.
A 17. All of a sudden you just like slam down in, and you feel like it connects into some kind of like mossy, mushy material and does some damage to it.
Okay, and that would be 9 damage.
9 points of damage. You have.
And then my next 2 attacks. A 14.
A 14. You swing away down into the water, and you just feel like you're splashing in the water at that point.
At 13.
And at 13, again, you're just like standing next to you, Naldo. He's like banging away in the water.
Watch it!
Okay, that is Mattias. Kip, you are up. The Baron, you are on deck, followed by Galila, Balder, and Naldo.
Yeah, we're gonna fire at him. So that's
Fire at what?
the tendrils. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
You can. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yep. You fire at the tendrils with an arrow.
Yeah, with an arrow. 14.
A 14. It goes and it just seems to like skitter along the edge of the water.
All right, we're gonna aim a little better. We're gonna try it again, and that's even worse. So that's a 13, so that's gonna miss. And then I'm gonna send Lycoa in.
Naldo, around you, arrows are plummeting, flicking.
What are you doing?
Lycoa is swimming with the water about chest deep. Lycoa is swimming at this point over toward it.
So Lycoa is trying to bite it, if he can reach. Lycoa's got 40 feet.
Yes,
he should be able to get there, right?
Sure.
And then that's gonna be natural 20.
Natural 20. Lycoa digs his teeth
26.
into. Pull out a critical card for him, please, Brian. Lycoa digs his teeth in and gets a. You see a tendril come up out of the water in Lycoa's teeth.
13 points of damage. Let's see what we got here. Triple damage.
Ooh, so 39.
Yeah, 39 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. My goodness.
Lycoa, he's just shredding it, just ripping it with his teeth.
He was born for this.
He's like tearing it apart.
Oh, there's an effect on it. Is that right? Yeah. There's DC 18 con or extra damage. The target can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, DC 18 con, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he is +3. We'll try this out here. Dun 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 dun. This is obviously not a dramatic, but we'll just use it for effect so you guys can see what it looks like. Whoosh. And he rolls a 9 +3. He fails.
So the target will take an additional 1d8 points of damage at the end of each of its turns until it makes the saving throw.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to remind me, please.
Yes.
Okay?
And I'll ask you to remind me.
Okay, that is Kip, yes?
Yeah.
Bold, the Baron, you are up. Galila, you are on deck.
So Baron's going to put his hands out, and then the water is going to start to like crystallize, freeze up a little bit, and then I'm just going to cast Chill Touch on the tendrils.
Okay.
So that is 17 to hit.
That's 17. A 17 is ice just surrounds it. Yes, it does seem to do damage to it.
So that is
5 points of damage on top of the 48 already done.
3. So that's 3 points of necrotic damage.
So
the 2 and a 1. 3 points of necrotic.
But total damage is
3.
3. Okay. 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 All good. Hey, damage is damage. And let me just check something.
Is it undead by any chance?
You're looking at a tendril coming out of the water. It's kind of hard for you to tell at this point.
Well, if it's undead, I'll just say if it's undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of its against an enemy until the end of this next turn. If it's undead, so
okay, sounds great. Just okay, very
That's the only
cool.
reason why I need to know.
Understood. That is the Baron, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Galila, you are up, followed by.
Actually, Are there walls
Standby.
side on us, or like
So-
are the walls high or something?
So this is probably, so if the water's up to here, it's probably like right up around here if you were to reach up, if that makes sense.
Would I be able to use my movement to get up top?
Sure. Yeah, because you're
Get
not
out of the
engaged.
water?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So you,
On the other side is
no,
a wall.
that's
That's
a
a high
wall.
wall. Okay, yeah.
So you could go right up here next
Okay,
to.
yeah, that's
I
it.
mean, you're going to be next to this beast.
But well, it's going to get out of the water up on the wall, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to say push Lyco out of the way a little.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
still in the water.
Okay, there you are. That would be about as far as you could get.
Okay.
Okay, that is the Baron. If you could move that water bottle just one way or the other there.
Yeah, sorry, it keeps it balanced. So that's all.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So it doesn't.
I just need
Is
to
that
be able
okay?
to see it. That's all. Okay, that was the Baron. Galila, now you are Balder, followed by Balder being on deck.
Can I aim? I guess I can kind of see him.
Yeah, you can see.
Sure.
like, a
Yeah, I mean you
tendril.
see a tendril wrapping around Naldo.
So
Don't roll.
I am going to the emerald necklace that I have. It's going to start. I'm going to start chanting a little bit, and the necklace is going to glow, and kind of from it is going to come out a hand, and it's going to slither its way down over to try and touch the tendril.
Okay.
Chill touch.
Chill
Which is
touch,
what
another
I have
chill.
in my-
I like the way you flavored it though.
It's a 10.
A 10. It moves over. Everyone sees this
Leave the chill
hand
touch to the
moving over through the water, and it just kind of slides off to the side of it at that point. Anything else, Galila?
In my blood.
Balder, you are up. Naldo, you are on deck.
Yeah, I would like to just kind of just gonna grab Naldo.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pull him from the creature and bring him to the thing over there.
Okay, roll a strength check for me, please.
Communicate this up to me.
Since I'm next, can I help him? Use my action to help him?
Sure.
To
You're
get
gonna
out-
use your
to get
action
out?
to help? Sure, of
Yeah.
course you can. So you got advantage on it.
Is this straight strength or athletics?
You get strength or athletics.
All right, so we've got 24.
He's got.
No, 29.
You easily.
29.
You go to pull him away, and it's almost like it pops away. He literally just pops away from it.
Without his legs.
Two of you, and you pull him back a little bit.
And then for the rest of my movements, I want to try to get him and me up on the ledge.
Okay, you think you can go around Balder? I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard over here. You go around Mattias rather, and you climb up on. You guys are right there. Let's just say. Sound good?
That's good.
Okay. Well, I mean, that would. I'm assuming. Naldo, I'm assuming
that would be
you.
my
movement.
as
Okay,
well, yeah.
understood.
Yep.
So use your action. Anything else, Balder?
I'm good.
That was Balder and Naldo. You used your action. You get bonus action if you have anything, or.
I will. No, that's it.
No, okay. The bad guys, this thing right here, it like slowly emerges from the water, and you see exactly what you see at that point. And similarly, right over, let's just use, here we go. Over this way. Galila, this thing comes up near Galila. And Galila, it flails away at you. These tendrils come up. You see the thing, a la Marlon Brando, rise out of the water. It has eyes on it. These dark, beady eyes with little glints of light in it. And then these tendrils come up and kind of try and slam into you and wrap around you. And, awesome rolls. I mean, a one complete and utter miss, and another complete and utter miss. These tendrils kind of like wrap and slide off of you. He rolled an 8 and a 3 plus 27. He completely failed on that one. This one, his most obvious target is Mattias. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, Mattias, 5, 6. And he goes for Lycoa. Your Lycoa just cannot get a break. He turns, and to the extent that this mass of fecal matter and sewage and green crap and these two tendrils reach up and try to grab hold. One of them slides off of Lycoa. I don't know Lycoa's AC. What is
18.
it? I'm sorry?
It's an 18.
18. The one tendril slams into him and does 6 points of bludgeoning damage and is kind of wrapped around him at this point. That is what they are doing this round.
It's at the end of the one guy's turn. So,
thank you for the reminder.
So he takes 5 points of damage.
And he rolls
a DC 18.
18, he failed. And he takes how much more? 5 more points of damage on top. Understood. That is the opponents. Mattias, you are up, followed by Kip the Baron, Galila, Balder, and Aldo. Mattias, you have one right in front of you. This one massive creature rose up out of the water, and it's standing right in front of you, literally right in front of you. What are you doing?
Okay, so there's one right in front of me.
Yeah. And one in front of Galila.
I'll aim for the one in front of me for now, and then see how fast it falls before I can hit the one in front of Galila.
The confidence. I'm just gonna take it down.
Is it gonna take 1 or 2?
I'm gonna try.
We know we love the confidence.
26 to hit.
I'm sorry?
26.
A 26. You're no longer at disadvantage as they're completely out of the water. A 26, your sword just like hacks into it. You see bits of debris and chunks of food and crap come flying off of it.
Okay. And that's 15 damage.
15
next attack is a
more.
20. I'll do my next attack now. Is a 27 to hit.
A 27 also hits. You just pull your sword out and jab it back in again.
And another 14 damage.
Okay, and another 14 on top of what you did. Okay.
How is it looking?
It looks like a mass of feces and debris and chunks of vegetables and McDonald's wrappers and green stuffs and moss and some of it is like flailing off.
Awesome.
17 to hit on my third attack.
Your third attack connects as you just keep jabbing into this massive stuff. Chunks of it are falling off.
And another 10 damage.
Another 10 points of damage to it. You guys have done 96 points of damage. It's, yeah, you're definitely, chunks of it are coming off. Okay.
Lycoa over here.
What?
Lycoa over here.
Yeah.
Rip it apart.
Okay. Anything else, Mattias? I don't think so. That is Mattias. Kip, you are up, followed by the Baron being on deck.
All right, awesome. Kip will cast Cure Wounds on Lycoa because it's not looking too good. So Lycoa is going to take 6 points of healing.
Okay.
So 6 points of healing there, and Lycoa is going to try to shred into him as well as.
Okay.
Which would be again. It's 13 plus 6, 19.
19! Your Lycoa bites in, the teeth sink deep, and it takes damage.
So it's 2, 4, 10 points of damage.
10 points on top of what was already done to it.
Yeah.
His teeth are digging in and tearing at it apart.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, that is Kip the Baron. You are up, followed by Galela on deck.
Am I within melee of it?
I mean, you.
I was up on the wall.
This one?
Yeah.
You could, move up to the edge.
No, I don't want to be.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I am, if I move away.
I'm gonna say you're not right now.
All right, then I'm gonna cast Bless on Galela, Balder, and Naldo. So
Okay.
Each of you will get a D4 for your attacks and saving throws, and I will. Oh, I can't. I'll do it. You just healed him, though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that'll be my turn. I'll cast Bless on those 3.
Okay, you cast Bless on those 3. That's the Baron, followed by Galela, and then Balder. You are on deck.
Okay. I kind of did like one of those dips. Tendril came for me and swing.
Put your hair down in the water, come back up and throw it around.
And I'm just gonna
Daggers
swing.
at the end of it.
That would be cool.
Oh, someday.
There's like little trinkets in my hair. Maybe I'll do that.
There you go. After swimming in this water, there might be other
You
trinkets.
get a D4 to attack. Are you?
That's 18 plus then a lot of stuff.
You hit. What are you hitting with?
I'm hitting with my bot lane.
Botley, you're up there. You're just swinging. Oh, right at the one in front of you.
I know. I don't want to hit the camera. Ooh, a natural 20.
A natural 20. Awesome. Pull a crit card for her, please.
Oh, it's a D10. Which is this. Okay. I'm gonna roll damage. I'm sorry. I feel like I need to find my.
She's got a triple damage.
Oh wait, I get to roll this. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points of damage on the first one. The second one was the natural 20. Triple damage. So 8 points of damage on the first hit.
Yep, and then roll again. And roll again. The next hit for damage.
3.
So you don't have any modifiers to that 3?
I do.
Okay.
9, 10, 12.
27, 12, 36.
So 12.
36.
And then it says triple damage.
Triple?
So, yeah.
36. Another 36. Okay.
36 points of damage. Oh, this one was untouched though. Yeah, okay, understood.
Yeah, so I swung on the first one and then I spun around its body, swiped up.
How many attacks you get? 2?
I get
3?
2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else. I didn't get the cool stuff.
Here, I'll take it. I didn't get the cool stuff you got.
36 points of damage.
I didn't get it like Koa got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Galela?
No, because then I'll get hit probably by opportunity.
Bonus actions?
That's it.
Okay, Balder, you are
I'll
up,
be,
followed
like-
by Naldo on deck.
No, I'm good. If I move with the other guy can hit me.
Alright, I will move to attack that one.
Okay.
Next to Lycoa.
Next to Lycoa, over here. Yes, you're swinging down on it. He's slightly below you.
Got 25.
25, just to the extent that you can find a head, you feel like you kind of crunch into its head.
Alright, we've got 11, so 28 damage. Just come down with the
28
hammer.
points of damage. I know Mattias asked, but to the extent that one of these cannot look good, it doesn't look good. As if it looked better before.
It's got like a describe a little more detail.
got like
now.
a flat
little more
head
detail.
now.
I can't picture it.
It's got like a flat head now.
Yes, exactly.
And then I
With the
will-
mush, the stuff is oozing down the side on the slightly matted down center.
And then I will just regain and come back at it.
Wow.
For 13.
13 points of damage?
Yes.
13 more. It is definitely.
Jeez. And then after that second hit, I'll just come back up and go, just die! And with plenty.
Okay.
18 damage.
18 on them. Yep.
And I'll just come down as hard as I can.
55, and the thing just kind of like smears down into the water and kind of like spreads out, almost as if it decomposes and just kind of smears in all different directions.
Like going like splashing around.
Okay, anything else, Baldur? Naldo, you are up. Bad guys are on deck, followed by Mattias. Mattias, you're on deck next.
I guess I will run this way and like through everybody and take a leap back into the canal and try to like get this thing in the back and like slide down into the water.
Okay.
No, I just saved it from there.
Plus a D4.
I did. For blast.
Oh, the blast. That's right. Thank
27 to hit. With the booming
you.
blade.
27. You just like slide down. Your knife digs in, and it kind of your rapier / saber digs in and kind of slides down with it, tearing down.
For 30 points of damage.
30 more on top of that. Okay, it is still up.
And I'm just behind it.
That is Naldo. The bad guys are up at this point. And another. This just comes up. Mattias from right behind you, much like the cat creeping up over your shoulder. This hideous form comes up and throws two arms around you, and one is a nat 20, please, and one is a 24 with the pluses. A double damage to the body. Let's see here.
We should just run away.
Get out of the water.
Okay.
Back in.
I gotta save Galila. You got a poop monster all up in your face.
Poop monster.
And you take 37 points of damage, and these tendrils are wrapped around you, and you can feel from behind, Mattias, and you feel them pulling you under, trying to pull you underwater. This one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he goes after Galila. Two tendrils try and wrap out against you. One of them just kind of slides off you. The other one just kind of wraps and grabs hold of you. It doesn't have you completely encased in it, but it slams against you, doing some bludgeoning damage to you. And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the opponents. Mattias, you are up. Kip, you are on deck.
So,
One
just out of curiosity.
One popped out of the water behind you.
Yeah, he's on you.
All right, and that was how many points total of damage?
37.
I was going to say, I already forgot.
Pencil, but there it is. Okay, so 37 points of damage. Understood. So I'm down to 71. Okay, and there's still one in front of me, and there's one behind me now.
No, you killed the one in front of you. There's just one behind you.
Okay, then I will swing around and just take a sweeping strike at that one.
You spin. I mean, you're kind of like wrapped. This thing is wrapped around you, so you're kind of like spinning with it. But you can swing away at it.
Okay. That's a dirty 20 to hit on
A
my
dirty
first attack,
20, like
a 29 to hit on my second,
Bam.
a 22 on my third.
bam, bam, bam. And to the extent you're like right in as close combat as you can possibly get with it, slamming away at it, jabbing away at it, if you will.
And then those are a 13, a 14, and an 11, combining to 38.
38 points on this one that doesn't look like it's been touched yet. Understood. Anything else, Mattias?
Nope, that in the
Okay,
end.
that is Mattias, followed by Kip, and the Baron, you are on deck.
All right. Kip. How far away? Oh, yeah, that's good. Kip's gonna shoot 2 arrows at the one in front of Galela there.
Okay.
So we've got 17 plus 14, that's gonna hit. And then 13, 27, so they both hit. And that is D8s. There we go.
Too many dice.
Yeah, all right. So 11 points of damage and 16 points of damage. All right.
Okay.
And then Lykoa will dive in on. So that's on the one in front of Galela. Lykoa's next to the one in front of Mattias. So he's gonna attack that one.
So he's gonna jump over.
Okay.
He's in the water. He's not really on the. There you go. Yeah. And that is that might miss. 15.
A 15 just connects.
Nice.
So
That's on which one? The one on
Mattias.
Okay, understood.
So that's 6, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
14 more on top of Mattias' 38. Okay. Anything else, Kip?
That's it.
The Baron, you are up. Galela, you are on deck.
Okay, right.
The Baron is up and Galela is on deck.
So, just once again, the water's gonna get all icy and right, and I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch on them.
Okay.
So,
Which
actually,
one?
there's 2 of them, so I can cast them on. I can cast it on both.
Awesome.
They're right next to each other, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't see.
They look pretty close to
They're
each
close,
other.
right? It's
Okay.
So, 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
So then they will each take no damage. Oh no, that's good. That's 14 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, nice.
So they both take 14 points of necrotic
Nice. That's much better than 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very nice.
So they ice up and yep. And
Very
then,
nice.
If they, like I said before, if they're undead, then they have disadvantage on.
Understood.
attacks.
Understood. Thank you. That is the Baron. Galela, you are up, followed by Balder on deck.
At this guy.
Can I ask one more observation of them?
Sure, of course.
Do they seem like they're plant-based? Like, do they seem like they're like a plant-type creature?
They
or
look
do
like
they
they're a
seem like
combination of sludge and plants and moss and sewage debris.
Okay.
They both miss. I got an 8 and a 9.
Monster.
Oh no, I'm lying.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
Don't forget the D4.
I know. 15 and a 16.
Both hit.
Okay.
With your
Is that
bat
with
light.
the D4?
No, I completely
Why
missed
did you-
my. This
Your
is the only
bonuses?
first time that I forgot my proficiency.
No, I also gave you a D4.
No, and I added a D4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I forgot that I have another thing that you reminded me of. So I'm counting 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need another D8.
Ryan, you need to teach her how to use green flame blade.
Whoops.
Because she has it, she never uses it because she
Yeah.
doesn't understand how it works.
You just ignite your weapon on fire. It needs to be melee though.
Yeah.
Attack them, and they do more damage.
Yeah.
So it's 50.
Because it reads action. It's an
15
action to
points of
cast it, so she
damage
didn't know that she
on
could.
the first one.
What level is
Yeah,
she
I
now?
thought that I had to do
What
an
level are you
action.
She's 10.
So I
Oh,
thought
so
it was
you're
an
good.
action and it took away.
No,
my-
No, that's
You have more magic now, so you're okay.
And then let me do the second.
or whatever it's called.
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I do.
You just can't get the attack.
It's part of the.
The attack
It's
is
part
part of
of
casting
the attack
the
is
spell.
part of the casting the spell.
Yeah, right.
So when you cast a spell, you're doing the attack.
It's a melee attack. The casting the spell is
Yeah.
the melee
It's
attack.
coincidental with it, or
Right.
concomital with it.
Right.
So 11 points of damage
Okay.
to the second one, but the second guy, is he within 5 feet
It's
of
technically
Yeah.
wrong.
I would
Yeah,
say
that
so.
actually
Sure,
did.
11 points.
that? So with green flame, do
So
I
it
have
jumps
to
to the
roll
other one.
again for him, or just
No, it's all the same.
So he gets the same amount.
What do you mean?
Well, he doesn't
Well,
get
he
your
doesn't
weapon
get the same amount.
damage.
He gets,
Just the flame damage.
Just the flame damage.
5 points of damage.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Okay, very cool.
It's technically hinky and wrong, but we've been doing it for 9 years.
Right.
What am I missing?
The green flame blade.
No, I don't think you're doing it wrong.
I think it's not supposed to work.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
In terms of.
Oh, and then it leaps off.
initiating.
Yeah, it leaps off to the next person.
Yeah, there's the leap.
Yeah, it does the leap off into the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure what we're doing wrong, but
Nothing.
you can always look it up.
We're
later.
good.
No.
Okay, that's Galela. Anything else?
I'm just gonna like pivot, not out of his melee, but like kind of behind Naldo.
Behind Nald, like over
Like,
here. Understood.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is Galela. Balder, you are up, followed by Naldo. Naldo's on deck.
All right. Man, everyone's in the way.
Of what?
Kamikaze in there.
Can I feasibly get to? Yeah, I guess I could, right? Right by Lykoa.
You can always throw it.
I'll go right by Lykoa and attack the one on the right.
Okay, you
I
go
can get in
right.
there,
You gonna jump in the water?
Cannonball! And I just erupt.
Gigantic wave.
I just erupt back out of the water and
You leap over Naldo, literally right over the top of Naldo.
Naldo gets like a
It's
mouth
just
of water.
slam down in the
Again.
water at the same time as your hammer comes down on top of it.
Plus the D4.
No.
Oh, natural one.
Natural
That's a
one.
natural one. Get that fumble card.
Get up here.
Fumble card.
Hit an ally.
D4 ain't gonna.
It's gonna be hit.
Well,
I
maybe
landed
D4
on something.
You're gonna smack me.
I don't know what your bonuses are, but.
Oh, no big deal. I dropped my weapon.
You gotta find it.
No, he doesn't.
No,
He just goes.
Oh, it does. It comes right
Bonus
back.
action. Whoosh.
Okay, DC 10 Dex, which definitely.
With a D4. Is it a saving throw?
He got a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get a D4 plus.
Okay, it's a
It's
5. It's a 5. He's
So I
the
dropped
best.
my
I don't
weapon.
know what his bonuses are.
Okay.
Alright, so we're good. I dropped my weapon.
You roll two
Okay.
natural ones in a row.
And then as my bonus action, I bring it back.
Understood.
From the muck.
You're standing there, you're just like, whoosh, whoosh, and the hammer appears in your
Slippery
hand.
little
It's like you didn't even know it was gone. Okay.
Whoops. And I will attack again for 19 or 20.
A 20 hits, slamming down on it.
And we've got 15 damage.
Okay, 15 and more on top of it. Okay.
And then again for another 15 damage.
Okay.
That last one will be a nice uppercut.
Bam. Understood. Okay, that is the Balder. Naldo, you are up, followed by the bad guys. Mattias, you will be on deck after that.
I'll just try to like kind of reach around Balder and slam that one in the back.
Okay.
Closest to him. Let's see.
Sure. Yep. Very nice, Mark.
14.
14.
With your D4?
So you're attacking this one or this one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get some use out of this thing.
Okay, 14.
What you gotta do is you gotta bring us D4
your
dice that you give us.
saber slides past it, not making contact.
I rolled a 2.
But I don't know what your bonuses are.
You never know, though.
Yeah, it was close.
Could be a
Put them in
6
a jar.
plus.
Put
If
them
I
in
rolled
a
the
jar
3, I
of
would've
slime,
hit.
Well,
and we
That's it
add
for
a
me.
D4
That
slime.
is it for
Only the middle
you.
one.
Actually, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Bonus action disengage. And hook myself back up here. Next to the back.
Okay. This one slides over and kind of like this in this direction. It kind of slithers up onto the wall a little bit.
Can I attack it? A sentinel? Before it leaves?
He was he
He
within?
didn't get
Sure.
out of my melee?
Sure.
No, he's like moving around.
He's just moving around you.
Alright. He does
Sure.
not move and he takes 19 damage.
Okay, he takes 19 and he's stuck there. And
Where are you going?
19. So he doesn't get his full line, but he like spews in that direction, and he hits Balder and Lykoa. He was trying to line up all of you. He just like spews this
Balder, Lykoa, Mattias.
No, it's just gonna get Balder and Lykoa. It kind of like, well, it might hit. Now it might hit
Nah, it's just gonna Balder and Lycoa. Balder and Lycoa, just this spray of debris and like acid, like poisonous, gross stuff goes spewing out at you. Give me a dex save, please, Lycoa and Balder.
Hey, 16. I need a D4.
I'm sorry.
15 for Lycoa.
15 for Lycoa and what?
20.
And 20. Both of you managed to save.
That's enough.
I think the D4 saved me, Baron.
Each of you with the save take 18 points of poison damage. Okay. You're not poisoned though, just like and that is that one. This one right here, this one's got you, Mattias, wrapped its two arms around you, and it is going to try and it is going to bore. You feel these roots kind of digging in between your armor and like peeling your armor aside, like peeling open a can. Give me a Constitution saving throw as these roots are trying to bore into your flesh. I'm sorry?
You should have started with that.
A Constitution, roll a D20. I've got your numbers here.
Yeah, okay, fair. That's true. 9.
9.
My bonuses are.
A 9. Actually, I don't have your con here for some reason. I don't know why I don't have your con. Oh, yes, I do. I have your con. What am I saying? My bad. You have a 16 for a con. You've got a +3, I think, and I don't think does a Cavalier doesn't have proficiency in con. I don't believe. +3. You feel these tendrils boring into you at this point, and you take another. You take another. Ooh, wow, that's rough. Bad roll though. You take another 13 points of this is necrotic damage to you. Okay, that is the bad guys. Mattias, you are up as this thing is trying to pull you underwater at this point, and these roots are trying to rip open your armor.
So can you repeat that, please? I was checking some of my stats.
You are up. This one has his tendrils wrapped around you. You can feel the tendrils boring in between the plates of your armor, trying to tear your armor apart like trying to peel open a lobster to get at the meat. I love lobster.
Okay, I am going to take a swipe at him, specifically at the tendrils he's using to try and get at me.
Okay, swing away.
19, I'm just swinging.
I mean, you're at like point blank range. You're just like chopping away at this thing, trying to get it away from you, and you hit.
Yep. And then 27 and a natural 1.
A 27 hits and the natural 1. Pull a fumble card. So total damage, please. 2 hits.
Hit head. DC 10 con save.
Okay.
Or be stunned.
Give me your damage, and then give me a DC 10 con save. You're flailing away. The sword is so close to you that you bang yourself in your head.
32 damage, and then I passed the con save.
Okay.
I got a 12 actually, without my other bonuses.
To the extent that one of these things can look not great, it doesn't look great. And the sword bangs off your helmet and kind of clangs a little, but you are unaffected by it. Anything else? I don't think so. Kip, you are up, followed by the Baron on deck.
All right. Kip will, seeing Lycoa go down, he gets really upset.
Oh, Lycoa's down.
Yeah, Lycoa went down on that last hit. So he's gonna aim, super aim, for the sharpshooter. So 13 plus 21.
21.
Gigantic.
Which one are you shooting at? You're shooting at this one back
yeah,
here?
the one. Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of the way because the other guy, I want him. And then that's gonna be.
They're both about the same. They're almost exactly. They're like within 1 point of each other.
Yeah, so 22 points of damage.
22 points on that one.
He's still up?
He is just like hanging on by a thread.
All right, we're gonna shoot him again. So that's a. 26 to hit.
That hits. The second arrow slams into it.
12, 22 points of damage. Oh, it's a double.
And it goes down, just slithers and just splashes into the water.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is Kip. The Baron is up. Galela is on deck.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast a chill touch on him. Continue to do that. So that is. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, that's good. That is 22, a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits with your chill touch.
And that will do for 6 points of necrotic damage.
6 more points to that one, Mattias. And again, like I said, it wasn't looking good, but it is still up.
I will bonus action healing word Lycoa.
Okay.
So let's get Lycoa back up. Healing word. I'm sorry. I just want to see what level I can do it at. Oh, there it is. 1d4 plus 5. Sorry, Mark. It's not great.
Yeah, it gets him up. That saves me time.
That is 6.
Stinking D4s.
He's up
6 points of healing to Lycoa.
You see him like lolling in the water, and then.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna back up just a little bit.
Okay,
Back up towards the
understood.
wall a little.
You
Yeah.
back up just a little bit. That is the Baron. Galela, you are up. Baldur, you are on deck.
All right, I'm gonna go up to
Finish it.
the guy.
Get to the chopper.
Get to
Finish
The
him.
nasty
Get to the
plant.
chopper now.
You wade through, stepping through some of the
Potty
muck and
monster.
mire of the previous mass. It's like this spongy debris on the bottom.
You get a G4. You're still blessed.
It's like 10
Well,
rounds.
it's 17 plus.
You're with your batlay, you're swinging away.
That's good.
You connect.
Seven points of damage.
7 more points of
And then I
damage
try
to
hit
it.
again. Okay, 19, so that hits.
19 does hit as well.
Are you using your green flame blade?
Mhm.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
11 more
Second one.
points.
Oh, there's no more guys. Okay.
No, not right now. It is not looking good at
So what do
all.
you add for the damage? Should just be 3d8.
She's only
No, I don't think it's
1d8.
Oh, yeah, it
She's
gotta be
on
11. Yeah, you gotta be 11 for
She's
sure.
only doing 1d8.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
we get
11 for
1d8
2.
now.
But does she add her weapons damage too?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Are you
2d8.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's your weapon only does the d8.
And then at 11, it's 3. I will attack it.
You would move up. You
Oh,
wade
okay.
through the muck. You just turn slightly, stepping on the corpse of the other one.
Another 25.
10 plus.
And it just charges with electricity as I swing up. What was that? 14 plus 9. 24?
24 points of damage. Oh my gosh! You come down with your hammer and just BAM! Slamming down on top of it. And it just kind of like splits apart and becomes muck in the debris and the
Like a pipe
and
ending,
what have
exiting.
you. It just kind of like and collapses there in the mush.
Now we just gotta find the leader.
That was disgusting.
Maybe you should get out. Maybe you guys should get out of the water.
Are these things always in here? Like, do they just not attack the cultists?
There you go.
What's going on in here?
Yes.
They live down here?
I
will definitely climb out of the water.
Definitely climb out of the water.
The employee from
Don't
them
like
say to Balder, welcome to France. You are watching the Carpathian adventure, and we will be right back.
My name is Jumnus Dawnflower. I used to be a merchant sailor until I was shipwrecked on a strange island and killed in a sacrificial blood ritual. In the moment between life and death, an otherworldly goddess of light came to me, offering me a second chance at life if I swore to enact her will upon the world. Now I travel with the champions of the sun, looking to right wrongs, vanquish evil, and earn the new life I've been given.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman, banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low, I found the champions of the sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the champions of the sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I'm Aldrich, and while I grew up an urchin in the narrow confines of Venice, I never seemed to fit in there. Except for this music box, my past is hidden to me. Now north of the Alps, I feel I'm closer to home, wherever that might be. Near the Untersberg mountain, I discovered these intrepid adventurers. Though they're blazing a dangerous path, perhaps they might help me discover who I really am.
I am Mikolash, a monk from Romania, and sometimes too curious for my own good. My scars tell only part of the tale. Having witnessed cannibalism in my village as a child, I fled, never to return. On my own, I stole from others to survive. A monk caught me and offered me a better way, but I abused their kindness. Now I walk alongside the champions of the sun. Will they be my own undoing? Or have I finally found the path I was meant for?
I am Borinth, the cave bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger. And with the champions of the sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
From the kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I've ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining night and the champions of the sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Edric, and I am from England. I spent most of my youth in the Navy. Climbing the ranks, I was granted land and title. However, I did not fit in. A heretic to most. I fled, leaving my wife and children behind. In the city on mines, I met a group that changed my life forever. the champions of the sun. In time, perhaps they might help me reunite with my family.
You are watching the Carpathian Adventure. One seven-sided die, and the party is in Paris, France, in the sewers. And they have just defeated some poop monsters. And we rejoin them in progress. Okay, you guys are down in this. You've just made your way through the gate. I think that Naldo and the Baron are up on the deck right now. There's a wall on this side continuing along. You can see this is a raised portion, and then there's like an arch up in front of you. There's some light streaming down in, but again, it's dim light. Except for your shield, it probably still has light on it at this juncture. I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah, up to you.
Cast it again.
Okay. And
climb up on the wall.
You all climb up on the wall?
Yep.
Everybody climbs up onto the wall at this juncture.
Matt, are you still carrying that flag around?
You're all on top of the wall, and you start to make your way. You're making your way through the muck and mire here, if you will.
You're gonna start heading back down. Right?
Sure, I'll lead the way again.
Yeah, right down. Yeah, it's an archway there, so you can pass
I'm
through
looking
that.
at the whole time. I'm looking up for giant guillotines.
I will, as he starts to lead, I will cast guidance on him.
Okay, he mumbles and mumbo jumbo and reaches over and taps. And how far ahead of the party are you?
20 feet.
You're 20 feet ahead of the party.
Kip is gonna cast Cure Wounds on Lycoa. We're gonna
Cure
go,
Wounds on Lycoa.
Yeah, we're gonna go third.
No one's actually convinced your guidance does anything. You're like, why do you just keep saying these words?
Yeah, no one does.
Thanks.
They just think it's
Thanks.
Thanks for that, I guess.
19, so he gets 19 points back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was a
better.
third level. You made it.
Yes, I will stay ahead. I will. If I see it start to open up, I'll try to stay more to the shadows just in case anybody's looking, but I'll be keeping an eye out for traps or anything.
So are you trying to move, when you say, are you trying to move stealthily? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a stealth check. Now you do have two sets of clanking bodies moving behind you, kind of
20 feet.
20 feet behind you. Stay back. How far from front do you want to be?
I'll just tell them to stay back. I'll still stay 20 feet.
Okay. I'm not that.
That's a 1.
A 1.
So stealthy.
Okay.
So a 9. But
okay, you're moving along as silently as you think you are moving along, and you continue. You're kind of plodding along at this juncture, and you continue along, and you see you're moving along. You see a wall on this opposite side over here. You go through one arch, past some debris, and you continue moving along, and you get to the other side, and there's a little bit of light coming through the windows there, and you get over to this area, and you see where the sewage is dumping back into the stream. A set of steps going down over here. What looks like another portcullis, if you will, on this side, and the stream. The stream seems to be gaining some momentum in that general direction, if you will, from what you can see right here. At a quick glance, it's dim light. Do you keep moving?
No, I'll stop there.
Okay, you stop there.
Call for everybody to come ahead.
Okay, everybody comes up, and they're still staying 20 feet behind you, or no? No, they're all coming up up with you.
I'll tell them they all come.
Okay, everybody just, you can
Since I don't
push all of
see
yourselves
anybody
up
or
there.
anything.
Put them however you want. Please put them in some kind of semblance of how you would be at that
It's
point.
pretty hard to be quiet down here. Everything echoing.
He's
everything
probably
through the
echoing, and you got the impression, even as Naldo moved away from you stealthily, that you were hearing him
Heard him
move
away.
And he's, "Shh, be quiet back there," as you're standing there.
Yeah, you just hear the.
Yeah, we're all soaking wet.
Okay, you're standing there, and you see some movement down in the water right at this juncture right here. You just.
I think there's some more in there.
So let's go that way.
Go check out the doors, right?
Sure, there's a gate over there.
Well,
It looks like this might be
assume
the
that's
outlet.
exit,
It seems
yeah.
like the water is going pretty fast down that way. I don't know.
What can we see through the gate?
You move up toward the gate. Don't touch it!
No touching. No touching.
Okay, just move yourselves to where you go, please, everybody. So I have some semblance of what's going on.
I'm going to stay at the top of the stairs.
To kind of watch what's going
Yep,
on.
you hanging back with me?
Yeah, always gonna hang back.
The noise in the water starts to become a little bit more pronounced at this juncture.
I'm keeping my back against
The noise in the water?
In the water starts to become a little bit more pronounced. I should have asked everybody to do it during the break. My bad. Please roll initiative, okay?
Again? Okay.
I like you guys. I'm still using
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, and stop.
Hey.
Yikes.
It's another button.
24. I think that's a 7.
Where's that?
I got an 11. I think I had more than last time.
I'll get you.
I suck. I kind of got. There's no way I can make that into the number I want.
Quick. Take those before he gets them back.
It's not those, it's a bigger one.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm getting that impression. I'm getting that impression that there's one at the size of the screen that's about to come out.
Size of the screen.
This is France after all.
This is France.
His head just peeking over the DM screen.
24.
What's that giant empty spot?
Okay, Baron.
What used to be in the cabinet?
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Nah, maybe.
You said what, 12?
I have a 12. I don't know what Nadia says.
I do like that they all find a home in there after we kill them all.
Is 20.
It's like the memories of all the things we've murdered in there.
11.
Oh, you have 11 here. Okay. The opponents?
Leave them at the top, I think. I'm guessing.
Yep.
You're gonna keep them at the top?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it yet.
Yeah, just keep it at the top.
Baldur, you have 12?
7. I downgraded.
Yeah.
So sloshy.
I like to weigh out all my options before I attack.
That's what's inside Marius's boot.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's inside all.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter at this point.
Can't wait to take a bath after this.
I know.
I don't think anyone's gonna let us in their house to take a bath.
Okay.
You have all this bath water.
We're gonna have to go to the ocean.
You're
on a river.
The sounds are echoing off the walls in this room here, if you will, as you guys are moving around. Maybe Kip as well. Naldo, you're right at the top of the steps, looking down in the water. There does seem to be a stream of water moving along in that general direction, but there's clearly some movement in the water that is not the stream itself. Roll me, Kip and Naldo, roll me perception checks. I think, I don't know, but double check for me if you have disadvantage on it with your exhaustion there, Kip. The rest of you, Baldur, you see the grate in front of you. You're looking at it. What are you doing?
Just looking through it to see.
Okay, you move up to it. You don't touch it per se. You move up to it and you look through it and you see, you've got the light on your shield. You see 20 foot bright and 20 foot dim, and you see through it, looking through it, it looks like you see about another 15 foot of deck, and then a very, very large pool, and then it disappears into darkness beyond that. But way in the distance, you see a large opening, and there is light coming through that opening. So, I mean, that light, it's almost like a bright white light in the darkness. It's not a white light, but it's almost, you're in such a dark space that if one window were open and the light were emanating through it, it just kind of washes everything else around it. The rest of it around is kind of in darkness at this point.
Okay.
They're
So
clearly
most likely the way out.
I'm sorry?
Most likely the way out.
I don't know.
That's what you think.
Okay.
Are we looking for...
What did you roll in your perception checks, please?
With a disadvantage,
dirty 20.
I rolled a 12.
A 12, a dirty 20. Naldo, you glance over and you see something right here in the water near you, while you see something there as well. Kip, what are you doing?
So I am hanging back in this area here. In the event that anybody came charging forward or monsters showed up or whatever, then I'm just being prepared.
Okay.
That's it.
Mattias, you're standing next to, I should have had you roll a perception check, but you're standing next to Naldo, and you're looking down in the water. You see a little bit of movement in the water. You're right at the ledge. About 5 feet to your right front is Baldur. Actually, he's probably about 15, 20 feet to your right front right now, probably up near the door at this point, looking at the door, right, Baldur? And to your left rear, Mattias, is Naldo at the top of a small flight of stairs going into the water. Immediately behind you is Lycoa. What are you doing?
Keeping an eye out mostly in case there's another attack, I would think.
Okay, that is Mattias. The Baron, what are you doing?
I'm watching around for anything that's going to approach on us. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to ask the group something.
Sure, it's your turn.
Are we looking for a secret base, or are we looking to get out of here? Are we
Running, or are we still in pursuit?
Well, I mean, I think we're running away from the poop things. But we should try to find...
What is our purpose?
These...
To stop a red dragon.
But what is our purpose
I want
in
to find
here?
more
I thought we were trying to
information
find
on-
Galela's friends.
Will we find them in the sewers, or we will find them outside the sewers?
There may be more in here, there may be more outside.
So if this is the exit, should we exit, or should we
it looks
continue
like-
to search?
It looks like something goes over that way, and I'll
How do we get
Kind
there?
of like point over to here, because I think with Baldur's Light and walking over there, I probably saw...
What is there? I can't see.
There's some planks that go across.
Is that another place over there you're saying?
Well, you don't see
we
that
don't see
far.
that. We just kind of.
We just kind of see like.
I made a
probably to, like, here
decision
in darkness.
not to put out felt for fog of war. If you guys want me to, I can.
But
it's just
we
more
know
work.
that there's possibly an exit.
Yeah.
Or we can continue to search.
We have gone this far, it would be silly not to see what else is.
Okay.
At least in the immediate vicinity before leaving.
Okay, I'll start walking towards that way.
Okay, move yourself up to 30 feet. Baldur, what are you doing? You're there standing in front of the door.
And I'm going to cast a light cantrip on my hand.
You cast
So I can use
light
it like
on
a
your
little bit of
hand and you're
flashlight.
scanning back and forth.
Or in Europe, it's a torch.
Yeah, so if you guys are gonna, if we're gonna go a little deeper in here, then I will probably send my raven out this way, as far as I can get him, just to.
Using your raven.
Okay, your raven takes off in that general direction. I don't think he has night vision per se,
cast,
but
cast light on a rock and give it to him.
you cast light on his beak, and his beak, and he's flying forward, this little beacon of light, and he takes off in that general direction. How high up is he? The ceiling probably goes, it looks like about 20 feet.
Yeah, he'll probably be close to the top.
Okay, so he's up near the top, and he takes off in that general direction. We'll come back to him. That is Baldur. Galela, what are you doing? You're back in the corner. You see Baldur kind of go to the edge of the water, roll his eyes back in the head. You know what a familiar is, and his raven takes off in that direction.
I'm gonna move up. And does it look like the great holes are big enough for Abu?
You scan over. I mean, you're a little bit far away from it. You're probably about 20 feet from it, so it's getting into dim light.
Kind of gauge a little better.
You get up to it, and you think, yeah, he could probably squeeze through there. You might have to like give him a little shove through, but he probably might pop out on the other side.
I'm going to I'm gonna look over at like Kip. I feel like you always know when I'm going to the other side. So I'm just gonna do like a look. I'm gonna like just put my hand on the wall and send Rabu through the hole if he can. And if he can't, I'll just like push his little tissue.
You go up, push yourself up toward the gate there, I guess, to push him through. So that's probably all your movement and your action. He goes through, and he gets, we'll say, partway. He does some movement. As he starts to fly through, looking through the other side, he sees what I described to Baldur, a platform initially jutting out, if you will, jutting out probably about 15 feet, and then it ends with a large pool. On either side of the pool, there appears to be a pathway, similar to some of the pathways that you've seen in here. The large pool, it kind of fluctuates a little bit, but it seems to extend pretty far, and then in the distance you see a bright white light. That's about as much as you can do at that point. While all of you are doing your respective things, push. Let me see. One, two. Push this right up near at the bottom of the steps near Madius. At the bottom of the steps. Put that one over by between Kip and Naldo, and put this one over by over there. Push it forward a little bit, and then push this one just up on the other side of the grate where Galela is. Yeah, he's on the other side of the grate.
Okay, these things, I don't know how they coordinated their attack perfectly, but because it's 9 o'clock, that's why they did. They all pop out simultaneously, and the one sits there, comes up out of the water, Marlon Brando-esque, emerging next to Naldo and Kip, and is going after Naldo. And these two flailing arms come up. I hated that last music. And just try to wrap around you, miserably missing you completely. Mattias, this one huge mushroom-covered creature comes up out of the water. This huge, massive, tendrilled arm shoots forward to you and tries to grab hold of you. And it's slamming against you. 2 misses, and the third one, egad, all 3 of these arms swinging, this 3 tendrils coming out of this one giant arm, swinging away at you at Balder. This one comes up, emerges right in front of you as well, just slowly rises up out of the water. The tendrils shoot forward, and now your armor is just too tough. Last one. Galela, this one standing right there, these tendrils kind of come through, and they've got disadvantage, but they're trying to jab away at you. Misses, and the other one, a 16, a 23. One of the tendrils comes through, shoots between the grates, and bludgeons, like punches into you, tries to wrap around you, but doesn't successfully do so. And when it's bludgeoning you, it does 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you. That is the bad guys. They're going on initiative 3. Nothing in the lair. Kip, you are up, followed by Mattias. You are on deck.
All right.
Then the Baron, Naldo, Balder, Galela.
Now this guy's still down below, right? A little bit?
A little bit, yes.
Like slightly down. But
Yes.
Yeah,
But he's like right there with you.
Gotcha. We will take a couple attacks at him. So that's going to be a 14 and a 25.
A 14 and a 25. The 14, it skitters off of him. The 25 clearly connects and embeds right into him.
So 16, 26 points of damage.
Understood.
And yeah, that was with sharpshooter. All of a sudden the damage is starting to spike, right? But I'm missing a little bit more. Okay, and then Lycoa, you're still zapped out with the boo? Yeah, so Lycoa's just going to run up to you and and he's going to be on the defensive there.
So Balder's a little spaced out too.
Oh, so he's going to be right in between the two of you. And he's just going to hold his action. No, he can't do that. So he's just there. He can't do that. So.
Okay, that is Kip. Mattias, you are up. You have this one massive version of that creature that you were facing before, but it looks bigger, and it's got this huge, massive tendril that just shot out at you. It just chinked off of your armor. What are you doing?
Mattias, we shall send this one to the grave together.
Sounds reasonable to me.
So calm.
Sounds reasonable to me.
That's a
Go
29
onto the rock.
and a 30 and a 19 for my attacks.
All 29, 30, and 19, all 3 hit. Of course.
And that is 9, 14, and 11, so 34 more damage.
34 points to this giant monstrosity, and it just sort of shrugs it off. Okay, that is Mattias. The Baron, you are up, followed by Naldo on deck.
I have had enough of your disgusting sickness. And I will just reach out
and I will begin to drain the life force from it. I'm going to cast Blight on it. So it's a DC 17 con save at disadvantage.
On which one are you doing that to?
The big one.
On the big one, a DC 17 con.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. I don't have 2 dice, so on the thing. Well, a 2 plus whatever. He fails miserably.
64 points of necrotic.
Oh my goodness! Holy crumb! 64 points.
That's what
Very
I said
nice.
before. I was like holding on to the, but yeah.
Very
So
nice.
it just starts to suck the life force out of it, and it starts to just dry up, and then you just see this like necrotic energy just flowing into the Baron, and he just kind of is absorbing it as it comes to him.
Okay, very, very cool. Okay, Baron, anything else?
That's it.
Naldo, you are up. Boulder, you are on deck.
Is this guy close enough to the edge for me to hit? Or
Yes,
do I have to get
absolutely. He is in close combat with you, and he was. Did you run away from him?
I backed up, yeah.
He would have taken an attack of opportunity at you as you did. He slams away at you. A 23. This tendril, as you skedaddle out of the way, this tendril comes up and gets you for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I definitely hit him for 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage to him.
I hit him with the
On
booming.
top of what Kip did to him.
So I hit him with the booming blade, so if he moves, he takes more, and I will bonus action disengage.
Ooh.
Dance back a little bit.
Understood. Okay, that is Naldo. Baldur, you are up.
Oh, I'll snap out of the phase I was in.
You were in, snap out of it.
And just almost in like a sheer shock, just lightning will explode from the hammer. I am the hammer of Wotan, the bringer of lightning. Now time to die. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19 damage to all 3.
Ooh, to which 3?
These 3.
Okay, understood. 19 points. Holy crumb.
Nice.
They're in water.
Oh, they are in
What type of damage?
Effective lightning.
So the lightning shoots forth from them, and it strikes all 3 of them, and they seem to become more powerful.
What?
What?
Oh dear.
Well, in that case, I will action surge and do it the old way.
Yes.
All 3 hit.
Yes,
Those are good rolls. 15, 15, and 12. Those aren't bad.
Okay.
We got 19.
19
and then
points.
14, and then 14.
And the 19 slams into it. The 14 slides off of it and slides off of it.
No, that was damage.
Oh, damage. Oh, okay. What's the total?
47.
Okay, thank you for saving me the math. There you go. Okay. Anything else, Baldur?
That's it.
Galila, you are up. The opponents are on deck, followed by Kip next on the good guy side. Galila.
Oh, Tom still thinks we're good guys.
Sort of.
So I'm going to back up from this grate. I'm going to snap out of it and then back up.
Okay.
Because this guy can just keep hitting me if I stay there.
Hit on you.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm not going to fight this guy through the grate. Like, I feel like that's silly.
Just poking him.
Yeah. And I'm pretty hurt. I don't have a clue. So, for this guy up here that
Probably came to
Baldur's
protect all of you and you all
against, takes like a And I'm gonna say I'm gonna try something, and then I'm gonna do swirling with my hands and do a fireball and see if that hurts him.
On which one?
On this one.
Okay. You a fireball or a fireball? What?
Pulls out the ring. Are you sure?
I missed on that one.
Okay.
It was like a 9.
The firebolt goes flaming along, illuminating the area briefly, blinding everyone as it shoots across. Anything else, Galela?
You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna go up to it.
I tag her in.
Let's go. Kill it. Get it.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, see?
Swing at things.
Yeah.
Gotta hit things.
Roll a
Kill
d4.
'em. Here you go.
No, bless is over.
I get maximum damage.
Arms.
And it has to make a DC saving strength of 10. DC
So what's your
10.
max damage?
What is my max damage? 10.
Plus your bonus.
13. 13.
You only have a +3 to damage?
Yeah, on my thing.
Can't be.
Yeah.
I have more than that.
I have.
She's more dexy
I'm
than
dex,
strength.
That's why.
Yeah, but doesn't that count
I
towards
have
your
like
damage?
a lot
Or
of points to hit. Like it's
12
easy for me to
strength.
hit things,
12
but
strength.
I don't like.
Okay, so what was your 13 max damage?
And then
So 13.
DC of 10. Strength. But
DC 10.
And what?
plus
Drop
4.
something?
Oh, he dropped something. He dropped a little.
There he
fungus.
goes, and he rolls an 18 plus 4. It's
He didn't drop
22.
If he uses tentacles.
It's cocked.
It's cocked.
I'll give it to you this time. He still rolled a 14.
He rolls again.
Because he's cool. Okay. Anything else, Galela?
No, that's it.
That's Galela. Galela. The bad guys are up. This one is dumb, so he doesn't know that he will take damage by moving. He's gonna climb up onto the wall and shamble forward toward. What?
8 points of thunder damage.
8 points. Boom! And he's going toward. Kip. He takes 8 points of thunder damage on top of what Kip did to him before.
Just said thunder to confuse him.
No,
it's different.
It's different.
Okay, he goes up. He's moving this blob of mass and debris. Moves up toward Kip and goes ahead and flails away at him. Easily, one of them, tendrils, wraps around. The other one, it kind of slams against you, but it slides off of you. So he doesn't have you in his grapple there. And you take, very low. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from him. This one right here, just 9 points of bludgeoning damage. He's gonna move slightly over that way. And then he's gonna breathe in that just general direction. He's just gonna let loose this.
Not allowed.
Get everybody.
And this.
You overdid it!
This acid-like spray spews from the DM's mouth. Shoots forward. I'm sorry. Mattias, the Baron, Lycoa, Balder, Galela, give me a dex saving throw, please.
Dex saving throw.
Yes, please.
Okay, that was good.
15 plus.
15.
I have a 10.
I think it's 18.
Oh no.
Ooh, 10.
3.
I'm sorry? So
15 plus 3, so 18.
Okay, 18. If you rolled a DC 16, a 16 or better. Anybody roll 16 or better?
Yeah,
I'm good.
You're good. You're the only one.
You're
You're the only one.
Mattias did as well.
All right, and Mattias did as well. Okay, understood. Mattias.
I was like, I hope 16's enough.
Yeah, you might not be coaching it.
20.
If you saved, we round down. If you saved, call it, if you didn't save, 27 points of damage. If you did save, 13. If you did save, 13 points.
1 point.
Okay.
1 point.
Wait, what is 13?
13, if you saved. 13 if you saved.
Got like Koa by 1.
Lock Koa down. Lock Koa down.
Okay, that is the other one can't reach anybody, and the one this last one up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He flails away at Balder. Oh well, actually that'll connect. One connects for a whopping 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And that is the opponents. Kip, you are up, followed by Mattias, then the Baron, then Naldo, Balder, Galela.
All right. So let's see.
Mattias, you are on deck.
I'll get Lycoa.
Yeah, Lycoa's down right now.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm gonna mark this dude as. Oh, let's see. No, I gotta hit him first. Then I can mark him as a favorite foe. All right. So he's gonna shoot at the dude in front of him. So we've got a 25, and we've got a 17.
To hit?
To hit. Yeah.
Both arrows pierce, and I assume you're going after this one right here?
Yeah, the one right in front of me. Yep. So we got a 16, and then we got a 9. So 25 points of damage. 25 points of damage to the one you've been working on there. The arrows slam into it. And you can favorite foe and deal damage to it, including when you mark it. So I'm going to mark him as a favorite foe.
Okay.
And that's going to allow me just an additional d6. So that's 2 more points of damage.
2 more on top of what you've done to him so far. Okay, that is Kip. Mattias, you are up. The Baron is on deck. Mattias, you have this giant, massive, grotesque beast immediately to your right rear, or left rear, immediately to your rear. And he just spewed necrotic, poisonous goo on all of you guys. He's huge, and the Baron did a lot of damage to him.
Take him out, man.
He still seems pretty tough, but he did do a lot of damage to him.
Give me, okay, so that's a 17, a 15, and a 13.
Those are rolls to hit?
Yeah.
17, what?
15, 13.
13 and a 13.
First two, your sword. The last one kind of slides off of its slime. Perhaps by cutting into it, it got too much goo on it. 2 solid connections.
20 damage total.
20 damage to that leader, creature thing. It is still up. Okay, Mattias, I assume you're standing still, or what are you doing?
I am, yeah.
Okay, that is Mattias. The Baron, you are up. Naldo, you are on deck.
The Baron's gonna, drop suicide his Morning Star. He's gonna come in there. I'm gonna take a whack at it. I'm gonna come right outside. Let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, that's good.
He's using those martial weapons.
Yeah, that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 solid connects on the leader.
So, as part of that, I am going to use. I just forgot the name of it. My Touch of Death. So whenever I hit a target, I can use my Channel Divinity to deal an extra 23 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
So let me do my damage and then add the necrotic damage. So it's not a lot of.
Not a lot.
No, I mean not a lot of damage with my weapon, but so that's 5 points of damage with the weapon plus and then add the 23.
So 28.
28 points of damage. Awesome. And then, that's necrotic damage.
Just using the weapon as just a means to cause all that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't get to do that very often, but I rarely get to use my divinities because we don't run across a lot of undead. So.
Okay. Anything else, the Baron? Naldo, you are up.
No.
Followed by Balder.
Were you gonna bonus action Lycoa?
No, I'm going to, wait, I was going to bonus action. Oh no, bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cast as my bonus action. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon. Okay. Right, so my spiritual weapon appears right beside him. We'll put it right down here. Boom, right in front of him.
Okay.
Big scythe appears, forms up, and then I get an attack with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, when you cast it, you get an attack, and then as a bonus action on your following turns, you can attack with it.
Yes. I just want to see how much. Where'd you go? No, it's right in front of me. Oh, there it is. Right. 8. So it's 17 to hit.
A 17, your scythe cuts into it.
And that is 9 points of necrotic damage.
9 points more. You guys are wailing away at this thing.
Okay, and that's my turn.
That's the Baron. Naldo is up now. Now then Baldur is on deck.
I'll move up 5 feet to close the distance. And booming blade and roll. Give me a fumble card.
Because I can't heal a lot, Mark, you know?
Critical fumble.
No, I mean, it's
hit
just in
head.
general. Like,
Ow!
Too weak.
DC 10 con or be stunned.
You know?
Pass the con. And that's it.
That's it.
That's my turn.
That is Naldo.
I will use my bonus
action to disengage. Very good. Disengage, and you can actually move 30 feet if you wanted, right? 5, 10.
I could, but I'll stay there. I'll stay there.
Understood. You'll stay there.
I don't want Kip to think I'm totally abandoning him.
Just partially abandoning
Just partial abandonment.
Partial.
Okay.
I understood. Baldur, you are up. Galele, you are on deck.
I will.
Have advantage on partial abandonment.
So I'll hold my hammer up, and it'll light up in like a bright white light, and I will cast Blade Ward on it, and we will attack.
There's like 2 on every
14,
one of them,
15,
and then there's
they
me.
all hit.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Got
Stuck against the rocks.
18, 17, 15. 18, 17, 15.
18, 17, and 15 in terms of damage. On that one right there. What's the total?
50.
50, thank you. He is not looking good, but he is still up. Okay, that is Baldur. Galele, you are up. The opponents are on deck, followed by Kip.
Damage.
I'm going to
kill
swing at him as long as I can. 12 to hit.
At 12, your patle slides off of it.
Oh no, why am I rolling so bad?
I don't know.
That one doesn't hit either, so you can lower.
Get new dice.
I switched dice. Now I have one to use. Okay.
That's it.
That's all I can really do. I can't really flank him or anything because he's in the water. So that's all. Oh, my bonus action, I'm going to do second wind.
Okay.
Try and get myself a little bit of help. But
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, that is Galele. The opponents are up. This one has now this guy, he's not very bright. I'll give him a 1 on a chance that it'll go toward. No, he moves towards you, Kip. He's like,
You bloody bastard!
Ooh, I bet you were so lucky. I bet you I couldn't roll that again. 2 2s. these flails. He comes up to try and hug you, and just these
slimy arms
Screaming
just
for
kind of
Naldo.
roll off of you, and you feel them slithering down your body over on.
It's like an alien.
But you see its mouth opening like it wants to breathe on you next round. So this one here, he's already breathed. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's he going after? Actually, we'll just use. I don't know if this will work again. Will it work? I may not. No, it won't. So we'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the Baron. He's going after the Baron. The Baron, these 2 tendrils, actually he's got 3. These 3 tendrils come slithering out of him, and 2 15s and a dirty 20.
Ooh, all 3 hit?
Yeah, I see. All 3. Yeah. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, not good. Not good for the pretty boys. 39 points of bludgeoning damage. Then you see the Mattias. You see these tendrils wrapping around him as he goes down. That is the Baron. Correct. Oh wait, over there on the bad guys over there. The one at the grate kind of disappears, if you will. And the one there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes after Balder. Tries to anyway. Tries to pierce a natural 20 and a 9 plus 7. No way on that one. A crit card, please. And he does. Lousy roll. Maximum damage. With one of these, he does 17 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
My warding halves it.
Okay, there's your warning.
What was that?
I don't know. Just sounded. It was there.
I just shake the hammer. Something wrong with it?
Okay, that is the opponent.
It lights back up. Okay, we're good.
Kip, you are up. Mattias, you are on deck.
All right. Question for the DM: what season is it right now? Is it winter?
Yes, it is.
All right. That is important.
I would say
that is an important note.
Okay.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to face step. And that's
face
gonna,
step.
Face step. It's
okay. Oh, face
it's like
step,
Misty
yeah.
step, but it has a little ability. So up to 30 feet. So poof. I'm gonna go right here next to the Baron. Poof. Pop back out. Right. And because it is winter, the target. This guy is going to be frightened of me.
Ooh, okay. Just remind me of that.
Must succeed on.
I'm
sorry. He's got to give a wisdom saving.
A wisdom save, and what's that? A D20? He is not that bright. He's plus 0 on it, and he rolls. An 8. It looked like it was going to an 18.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right. So he is frightened.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to. I'm going to heal the Baron.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be. What is that? A D8. 1, 2. So we got 4, 5, 6. 11, 12, 13 points of healing on the Baron.
You're
Sorry.
way better than I do.
No, those were pretty crappy rolls too. And that's going to be it.
Okay, that is Kip. Mattias, you are up.
can't heal anyway.
Mattias, right next to you. You're right in front of you is this giant, massive, bubbling beast. And the Baron was fighting alongside you, and he was hit by 3 tendrils from it and went down unconscious.
Oh, does it say?
No, Kip suddenly miraculously appeared right behind the Baron, conveniently out of close combat from the beast.
Yeah, and when he did it, like snowflakes fell out of the sky.
There you go. Snowflakes fell out of the sky weirdly in this underground sewer. You are facing it pretty much alone. Well, actually, no, the Baron's back up, but barely. And I assume you're attacking, or what are you doing?
Mattias, look out behind
Yes, I am attacking.
Okay, you have 3 attacks if you want to use them.
That's a 25, a 21, and a 15.
3. Whack, whack, whack. All 3 hit.
13, 9, and 12. That's 25 plus 9, it's 34 more damage.
34. It is still up. This one looks a lot tougher than the other ones. He is still up. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. Besides, maybe trying to move the Baron away for his own safety.
You push to your left to put yourself in between the Baron and you to the extent that you can, or at least make yourself a slightly more prominent target. Okay, that is Mattias. The Baron is up now.
All right.
So Kip, lean over. Run! In this Scottish thick accent. Run, laddie!
I'm gonna look up at. I kind of start to get up on all fours almost. I'm gonna look up at it, and then I'm just gonna look at it, and I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians, and they're just gonna burst out from all around me. All these like spiritual guardians.
Okay.
Circling around. So that's a DC 17 Wisdom save.
I don't know why I just. A DC 17 Wisdom save. DC 17. He is. This is the big guy. He is a +3. Oh, he fell.
Sweet. Alright, so he's gonna take.
That's so many 8s.
So 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up this way.
I think he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
It's okay.
Okay.
15. I'm back up right here, and then this one's also gonna get hit. So that other one's got to do a DC 17 Wisdom save as well.
DC 17, and he's +0, and he rolls away, and oh!
So he takes the same thing. So he takes 20 points of necrotic damage.
20 more on top of what he had been already given. He is looking not terrific.
And because I'm next to, I thought there was something when I'm next to Mattias that you get like. Don't you have some ability that when somebody's next to you, they get like disadvantage against
attacks
hitting?
against me are at disadvantage. Attacks against allies who are within 5 feet of me are at disadvantage. Yes.
Okay, so you would get disadvantage on your opportunity attack.
Okay, cool. Okay. A disadvantage.
Would have been good to know that when he hit us with the other thing.
Yeah. Okay. One would have been a 12. One would have been a 22, and the other's a 19. So he still hits you with it, and he does. He does. Yeah, 12 points of bludgeoning damage to you. Okay, that is the Baron, correct?
Yeah.
Naldo, you are up.
Wait, I still have a bonus action.
Okay, yes.
So I'm
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon with
my spiritual weapons, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
So my spiritual weapon
that
is
didn't
up.
go down when you went
No, it's not
unconscious?
concentration. So the spiritual weapon is going to attack him. And that is...
When you die, no one revives you.
That's a 16 to hit?
There for forever.
16 hits.
You have to build around it. This is a great spiritual weapon of the bear.
9 points of necrotic or force damage.
9 more points of force damage to that leader, that big guy. Okay. Anything else? The Baron. Naldo, you are up. Baldur, you are on deck.
All right. 16 to hit.
A 16
I'm going
on
to this guy.
Yes,
I'm gonna run
indeed.
in, slide on my knees, slice
At him as I go past with the booming blade. Plus the sneak attack. 16 points of damage, rolled really low,
and then bonus action disengage as I slide past him and hop up on my legs and dance around.
And then get tangled from the guy to the gate.
Okay.
So I rolled
16 points.
Yep, 16
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Naldo?
That's it.
Balder, you are up. Galila, you are on deck.
I will attack. Here we go. They all hit.
Ooh! Slam, slam, slam.
We do. So we got 19 damage.
Yeah, just total it up, dude. It might make me do math 3 times.
12.
29, 31.
And what?
18.
31.
49.
49 points. Give me 1 sec. 49. Yes, this one, it just like crumples into this mass and slithers down into the muck and mire. Anything else, Balder?
That would be it. Yes.
Okay, that is Balder. Galila, you are up, followed by the good guys, then Kip.
No reason to run in there yet.
Okay.
For a free attack.
Okay. I am. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder. Okay. And
Good
then,
job. Good job. Good job.
It was a good
well,
job.
okay, actually, you're good.
Step over the poor like Koa. They came to protect you when you abandoned them.
There you go.
I know your character.
Stop it. I love like.
I don't know, it doesn't seem like that.
Could have given him a biscuit.
Bubba was hovering over like a. I'm going
Crapping on
to.
him like a statue.
Okay, I can reach them. So I am going to look to the big guy.
Okay, I'm listening.
And scream.
And scream.
And I'm casting Shatter. He has to make a con save of 13.
Scream. Okay. Anyway.
It's going to affect. Yeah, it's not going to hit anybody.
Are you sure?
Oh wait, Mattias?
Yeah.
So can I go? I have more movement. Could I have moved myself here? Like to get away
Yeah,
from
but
Mattias?
that shattered.
Well, he's kind of big.
Shatters area effect.
No,
not
it's area.
like-
It's only 10. So it's gonna. I'm trying
Sure.
to hit this guy, these two guys,
You just
in a
cast
10.
her a little past.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
It's not like a
Sure.
cone necessarily.
Right.
Sure. Why not?
So.
It's like strategically positioning it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And are they made of inorganic materia?
No, they're pretty organic.
They're organic.
They're very organic.
Very
No, they're
organic.
not inorganically organic.
They are super organic.
Excuse my ignorance. What's well, organic would be like they would be
Vegetables.
organic.
Yeah,
they-
inorganics like
They're not
stone.
stone.
They're not
They're
stone.
Metal.
poopy.
Yeah, they're not stone or
That's not organic.
constructs.
You can't
No,
eat
they're-
poopies, but poopy's
Uh,
bacteria.
So organic means it has to be edible?
Better for you? I don't know. I'm trying.
Could eat it.
I mean,
Flies might eat it.
People are organic.
Oh, 38. Hey, I can roll them all.
Do it, bro.
Find a freaking way. 19. Yeah, 19 points of damage.
19.
If they did
If they
not,
fail their
yeah,
cons.
if they failed.
And have
Okay.
con save.
So the big guy does have. Well, they both have a con save. The big guy's just got a little bit better of a con save. The little guy is +3. The big guy is +6. The little guy rolls a 13.
And the big guy rolls a 15.
They both save.
Oh, okay.
Well, they take half.
They take half.
So.
How much damage?
Oh shoot, what'd I say?
You said 19?
19?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, 16.
9.
Yeah, 19.
9 points damage.
9 points.
And 5, 10, 15, 12. I'ma just move one. I don't like how his arms reaching out over here. I got one more block of movement. There we go. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus action.
Okay, that is Galila, the good guys. This one turns.
Yeah, hide behind my
He
coat.
can't move closer to Kip, but he can turn like that. And can he draw a line between anybody? And he had his
So
mouth.
he stayed in the same spot, he didn't?
Yeah, he just stayed in the same.
Okay.
Well, he can't move toward you.
He can't move towards me.
Right, he can't move.
Towards you.
Well, can he move in any way that would get him a better line on everybody?
Anything would be towards him.
Sure. You're trying to get your boom, right? So he would go that way. Can he shoot that way?
Yeah.
He would get me and Naldo if he stays with
And
me.
maybe the Baron,
Would he get
depending
the-
on how long it is.
Straight line or
But
what?
if it's a straight line, you can't get the Baron.
Just lay that on them.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we get everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever he lays that, he's trying to. Then.
So
So he
moved
did
enough.
move. He did move. Yes.
2 points of thunder damage.
2 points of thunder damage to him. It does matter because he's not looking good. He is every little bit. And he breathes away. Everybody there, give this spewing noxious thing comes forward.
Fall on top of Lyco, it'll be a soft landing.
Alright. Come on, evasion! Come on, evasion! Nice!
Oh, you do.
Woo! I got a 23 to save.
What kind of save is it?
Dex save.
Oh, I got a 70. I got -1.
And with evasion, I take no damage.
Okay, awesome. Good for you. So anybody rolled? This is a little guy. Anybody rolls a? I think it's a 14.
What'd you roll?
12.
Oh, you're the only one.
I have low dex. Got -1 with dex.
Low roll though.
What's that?
I have -1.
It's too much counting.
If you failed, take 19 points.
Yeah.
If you saved, take
Like it matters.
9 points. Unless you have evasion, then you take no points. Okay. And the big guy, he's going to try and flail away at Mattias. Mattias, he swings
Okay, well,
away.
I have an important question.
Yes, sir.
So it kind of, in this case, initiative kind of does matter for the creatures because if I'm still up, they take damage. So the big guy would take damage if I'm still up.
Give
But
it
this
to him.
guy went
He'll
first,
take it.
So
Sure, he'll take it.
So he's got to do a DC 17 Wisdom save.
DC 17 Wisdom save. Oh! And the good guys.
17. Oh, is that 17?
A 17, and he's
Okay.
+3 on his
Never
wisdom.
mind.
So anyway,
Oh, then he
so-
takes half damage. Then.
Okay, cool.
14. DC 17. So that's 18.
So 9.
So 9. 9
Okay.
necrotic
He's looking pretty beat up at this point. And so
then I go.
now he does his attack. These tendrils, he keeps trying to get 2 solid tendrils on you so he can peel you open like a can, like a sardine can, but he can't seem to get it. He's got 1 hit on you, Mattias, for a whopping 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is
9
his
points
turn.
bludgeoning. Okay.
Yes, 9 more points of bludgeoning damage. He tried to get. He's trying to get the whammy so that he can get to peel them apart. Okay, that is the opponents. Kip, you are up. Mattias, you are on deck.
Awesome. Oh, crikey. Alright. Come over here, you old damn Baron again.
Just leave me down.
No
Don't worry
way.
about it.
I can't
Just
do
tell
that.
him, just leave me down. It's not worth it. It's not worth the. It's not worth the spell.
Yeah, it is, because you
I'm just gonna drop again.
You still have, but you can do something, so... Alright.
I'm out of spell slots.
You've lived 100 years,
Alright.
we can't let you die now.
use everything.
Left behind.
I think I have one spell slot left.
So you had 11 points of healing. I did that at second level.
Okay, understood. Baron is at 11.
First level spell slot. What am I? What did I heal?
11.
And then
Who
he
uses that?
is just gonna step back a little further there.
Okay,
I think that's it.
that is Kip. Mattias, you are up. You've got this one giant beast standing right in front of you, and he looks horrible in more ways than one. You've got 3 attacks. He keeps trying to grapple you.
Knock his teeth out.
One last third level spell.
I'll take some more swings at him as he's trying to grapple me.
Okay.
18, 18,
Doesn't matter. I'll still get 50.
and 18.
Why all 3 connect?
Something else will come out.
And that would be
Better
a
than-
15,
better than
a
permanent
10,
death.
and a 16.
I don't really care.
So
41.
Really don't.
26 plus
41.
36, 41.
41. Not much.
Get away from me, you disgusting creature.
Your last weapon goes up and plunges into what is best could be described as his head, and it literally, you just fall down with it, and it collapses onto the ground, and it's just a pile of mush at this point.
Finally.
All right, Mattis.
And that is, I'm assuming, your turn, correct?
Correct.
That is Mattias, the Baron. You are up, followed by Naldo on deck.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion by action. Is everybody else?
There is
Everybody
one.
else really bad?
No.
Oh, we just got that one left, right?
But don't. It's fine.
I'm 50-50.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna drink.
Dude,
I'm gonna drink
50-50 is my
a
max.
healing potion. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, that's what the Baron's doing. While he's doing that, Naldo, you are up.
Yeah,
It's my
your
action.
bonus
Oh, you
action
gotta
is
do-
here.
Okay, swing
I'm
away.
gonna
Think
move
you
my
can move it
spirit.
30?
You can do your heal afterward.
Yeah, I'll move my spiritual weapon right up to it, and natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, but I can't do anything.
I just stay dead.
Double damage.
I'm all dead.
Triple damage.
Double damage.
Go on without me.
Just leave me here. So 16 points of damage.
16 points. And this spiritual, as he's, I can't do anything. He's drinking his potion. You just go swing at it. And his spiritual hammer goes over
I
and
gotta do my
swings away at it, and it goes down. And
Go on without me, guys.
the rest of these things just collapse onto the ground at this point. That is just, there's nothing left of them. They just kind of turn into this ooze and shrivel away.
Slowly soaks together.
You guys are in that general position. What are you doing?
Let's go find more of these things.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm gonna lean over and start trying to revive.
I'm going back to my crypt.
Okay.
That takes a minute.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to lean
If
over
we're
and
out of
take a
combat.
drink.
Well, we're in dungeon initiative. It depends on what you guys are doing.
I'm gonna go back to my bird and see what's over here.
Okay, you see another door over in that, another grate, a portcullis over in that direction. So you see in this room that you're in the area that you're in, you see the entrance that you came in through the sewer. You see another exit that seems to go into that larger room, and you see another portcullis of a sort over here that looks like it goes into a different room. Okay.
What we want to do?
That is the.
We delve
Bolt,
deeper.
what are you
until we
doing?
leave.
Kip, you're taking care of your
we
like
really?
Koa. Mattias, what are you doing?
Right now I'm I'm like stabbing the water to try and make sure that there's nothing else that's gonna jump up at us.
You step down into the water. Mattias is jabbing down like this into the water. It's about shoulder deep, or chest deep rather, in the water. That is Mattias. Baron, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's chilling.
I'm just.
Naldo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start
kind of meandering this way. I'll probably get to about there.
Okay, that's Naldo. Balder, your bird, your raven, is flying over there. He's up at the grate right now. Okay, that's right. And Galela, what are you doing?
I'm kind of just like on the floor, like rubbing my Koa.
Okay, you're on the floor,
And
rubbing like
Can I attempt to send Abu through the hole over there too? Or something?
Through the where?
Yeah, to go
over where
with-
the raven
Sure,
is.
of course you can. You send Abu over there. Okay,
Can
is
he get
everybody?
through the hole? Oh well.
There's no
your
hole.
movement.
Oh, over there.
too. Yeah, make sure you can get there.
We're gonna pause there. Is everybody having a good time?
Yeah.
Everybody sounds
Poop
exhausted. Huh?
No, he said fought poop monsters.
You fought some
Okay.
poop monsters.
He fought some
Literally.
Fought some poo monsters. Oy vey. Oy vey. I think maybe a tougher battle than I thought. You got it. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
going around the table. Mattias, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
Honestly, I'm not sure I had one particular highlight. It was a very interesting series of battles. And I'm not sure I could adequately explain exactly what what made it so memorable, aside from the fact that we were literally fighting sewage golems, seemingly.
Well,
that's an adequate description.
That's a pretty good description. I didn't think about that one. You know, there's some great role play at the beginning there. I forgot to award you guys some inspiration for it. There was, in particular, beginning. Everybody take one there. Well, very, very cool. Thank you for joining us. 1,500 experience points. Brian, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
Naldo's knee slide, disengage, stabby stab, slide pass. I just thought the visual was cool.
That was
Everything's
pretty
so
cool. Thanks for
muddy
bringing
and
that.
slimy, and I could just see him just knee slide right past it.
That was cool. I mean,
Keep going.
That was pretty cool.
That was good. I like it.
That was very,
I like
very
Naldo.
cool.
I like Naldo.
Yeah. Okay, great. You are level 9, 4,000 experience points.
Boom.
I think you're.
No.
Yeah, you think you're probably one session away from another pop. Just my quick looking at the numbers. I don't if I remember how they go correctly. Very, very cool. Galela, did you have a good time?
Yes.
What was your highlight?
I mean, I kind of like these. They were annoying, but I like these monsters for some reason. I don't know why.
don't
Because
know
they're
why.
my favorite color.
Is it? Green's your favorite? It's
Yeah,
my wife's
it's
favorite color,
kind of
too.
shaded green. I also really enjoyed
Although she
just
painted
like
everything gray in the house, which is go figure.
I also really just enjoyed being in melee a lot.
You do?
More. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome to the.
I know. When you first
didn't
joined
have
us, I
any
didn't think you were like a big melee. When we spoke quite a while ago.
Really, but I'm like the more that I do it now, it's like, oh, I can kind of do both. Like the higher I get, I'm seeing I can kind of do both equally, and it's nice. Because I thought I was gonna be one side was gonna be heavier than the other, and I'm gonna have to choose. But I'm liking the range.
Oh, very cool.
So this, I feel like usually I've been kind of range, and now I've been more up close.
Well, it's nice to have
So
the
it's nice.
ability to switch back and forth and not be at too much of a disadvantage.
Yeah, which is what I wanted. So I was like, okay, I didn't.
Yeah, so take a look at Weapon Bond. It might be something worthwhile to do for you. Well, very, very cool. 3,500 experience points. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nobody else.
I think.
3,500.
Every time I give him one,
I
it's
think
all
so.
screwed
Hold
up.
on.
No, it's the. Oh,
Maybe it's the table.
3,500.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ding ding! Huzzah! Level.
Congratulations.
Level
Now I
11.
do get
Woo!
Holy crap!
Oh man, that's an extra die on those cantrips. That's nice.
And Mark 11's a good
And
one.
I think I get
11's
extra
a-
attack. I thought
11
that was
Yeah.
extra.
And an
Yeah,
extra
it does
attack. Yeah, 11's
Very,
a
very
tight,
cool.
Tight level.
I'm like looking at everybody else.
Yeah, I know.
Well, very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
11 is a good one.
Yeah.
Mark, did you have a good time?
Yes, sir. Always.
What was your highlight?
So I had two. There was one moment where, like, I envisioned like Koa jumps up on this shambling mound type thing, and it's just ripping to shreds. And he got the natural 20 on it, which was really awesome. He did a lot of damage, and that was great. So the visuals, him like tearing at this thing, I enjoyed that. And then this phase step, I've had it forever, and it's a little different than Misty Step. I just never really used the ability that it had, and I just thought that was really cool. It's an additional ability, and you know, it was fun. I got me out of trouble.
Well, very, very cool. 2,500 experience points. I don't think you're there yet.
Nope. Probably maybe one.
My
more.
gut tells me maybe one, maybe
Maybe
two sessions away is my gut, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It depends on what you guys do next time, too. Ryan, did you have a good time?
Of course.
What was your highlight?
Honestly, the combat was just pretty fun. So
Was it? Good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The rounds went pretty smooth, and it was they mixed it up a little bit. I liked it, so I enjoyed fighting them, beating them up. but yeah, good to be back.
Well, very cool. Thank you very much. 1,500 experience. You just popped 14, so you probably got a little ways to go.
15.
There you go.
Months.
How'd that happen?
He thinks months. He's still new.
Yeah.
Jess, did you have a good time?
Oh, absolutely.
What was your highlight?
I love the image of the Baron coming out of unconsciousness and like getting up on all fours and just like.
Oh, that was pretty
this,
cool.
Like,
I didn't hear you.
of, like,
I did hear you, and I forgot. That was pretty
things
cool.
like coming out to avenge what had happened to him, just like in this like fury. And overall, like it's such a juxtaposition to be playing Naldo from being Zymon.
I like both, but this
two
is very cool.
very different characters. And
I think you get more into. My perception is you're more into the theatrics with this character,
and I like being a rogue that's not like.
Yeah, and
everything's like all like gloomy.
Well, what's the
like
guy from Lord of the
dark,
Rings? Everybody's what's the guy? Who's the main guy? Everybody's an Aragorn.
Yeah. No, I like being the.
You do a good job with it. You do a great job.
Like a Mary or a Pippin.
Yeah, I love it. I'm having a great time. I love the combat. I know Brian was upset that he went down a couple times, but I think it was pretty well balanced for as far as what our capabilities are. It was a good mix of melee and the breath weapons really kind of.
No one told the guy with 13.
You know, that laid into us good because of the way the positioning was in the close quarters, and that's something you have to deal with.
Well, very cool. Thank you very much. 4,500 experience.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Woo. Nice. Level 9. Awesome. Congratulations. Awesome.
you.
Very, very cool. Let me go back around the table. Your current hit points, please, because I will forget.
I'm at 50.
Well, let me just. Naldo is at 50. Wow, you're doing pretty good. Okay, and obviously you get another roll on top of that.
Yes. I'll let you know.
We'll go to Ryan next. Ryan, current hit points?
96.
96. Mark, Kip's current hit points?
Kip is at 42.
42.
Lyko is currently out, but I don't know. It depends on, because it's a spell slot to bring him back, so I used the spell slot. But he won't be back for a minute, depending on how the game goes.
So he's AC 18 too. I don't know why I didn't have that recorded.
Yeah, he's AC 17, but he had the barding, which was a +1. So that's
okay, all good.
That's how that happened.
I just forgot. All good. I don't want to lose my track here. Zubaida, current hit points?
17.
17. Oi. But you got a roll coming in there too, right?
Yeah.
Brian, current hit points?
18.
18. And Mattias, current hit points?
49.
49. I just want to check on spells with you guys real quick. Starting with Naldo, I know you have one first. It's probably you didn't use it.
I still have that feather fall that I've never used.
Balder.
I am full. I got 4 first, 3 second, 2 third.
Awesome. Very cool. Kip?
1 first, 2 second, 1 third.
One
This one is
first. One.
1 first.
2 second.
2 second, 1 third.
Wow, you're doing pretty good. And Galila.
I have all my first. I just have 1
4 first.
second.
And 1 second remaining. I don't know if you get another one at 11 or not. I don't know. I'd have to go. You have to go check. You might.
I do. Yes, I do.
So, okay.
Yeah, 11 you might.
Yep. And Baron.
1 first, 1 third.
Very cool. Okay. Guys, I tried some things different tonight with combat. I mean, if you were to look back here, please don't, because there's other minis. But I actually have now your ACs kind of lined up with you so that I can try and move things along a little bit quicker. I'm trying to be clearer about when saying who's on deck. I hope that's helping. I'm not trying to reiterate everything, so I'm just trying to speed it up a little bit, not make any dramatic changes, just little things that I'm kind of putting on myself. So I do appreciate you guys also knowing what you're doing on your turn, and I think I'm going to try this. It's something new for me. I know, like Balder, you have 3 different ACs, depending on whether you use your belt or your blah, 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 or your blah, blah, blah. So I have written back here, Balder AC 21, 22, 23. So,
So how tight I make the belt.
So, I mean, if it's ever on edge, I'll ask you. But guys, I appreciate it. Matt, Reiner, thank you for joining us. I know you've got some crazy stuff going on in your life, and with at the same time school about to start, so I appreciate you being able to join us. I'm sorry you couldn't join us in person, but I also understand. But thank you for doing so. Brian, thank you for making the trek as always. I love your new character. I hope you're enjoying playing it. I know you went down a couple times.
Trying to keep him alive. Don't you?
I do appreciate Galila. Thank you for making the long trek. I mean, I was worried about they were talking about bad weather coming up, and I was worried. And fortunately, it looks like it held off. Mark, thank you as well for making the trek here. Ryan, obviously, it's a pleasure to have you back at the table. I was a little worried at the last session when I didn't know how far they were going to get, because I knew that some of these monsters were brutal and they need your armor and your hammer. And just always a pleasure. I mean, your character is absolutely awesome. Everybody's worried about healing, but don't forget about the rule we talked about, like reaching deep into yourself and using. You don't have to. It's up to you. Using them as restoring hit die, and based upon some of the input from you guys, that we weren't adding the con bonus to it. That might have been, some felt that might have been a little bit OP. So I do appreciate it, guys. I will. And I hope you like the die effect.
I love the die effect.
This was.
I wasn't sure how it was going to work. I think it worked fabulously.
Yeah,
good.
Cool.
I like it.
I would love to be able to do more dice, but it just gets that much more complicated and more buttons to push back here. But we had a viewer, thank you, who said he brought up that there was a couple saves and so forth that were done, and he would have liked to have seen like an overhead shot of the die or something like that. And so I went back to the drawing board here and played with it, and I'm like, how can I make this work? And I amazingly found, you can find everything on YouTube. I found a video for a guy who explained, but he explained it like Brian would be explaining to me how to put a power supply into a computer. Oh, you just do this, 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 and this. And so I then had to go back and decipher his YouTube video, which was actually more complicated than...
I need a video for that video?
Yeah, I probably could have made a better video than his. Not his was well, but it was spoken. You had to be a computer geek to understand what he was saying because he was talking in code. You got to do all kinds of coding.
Oh boy!
And I had to do coding to make it match our colors, to make it go on demand, to make it all the different crap. So it was. Oops, sorry about that. I hope we also like the. I tried to create. I know we can't do it in here. Brian had briefly mentioned to me possibly trying to change the lighting in here. I know you do apparently. I've never been in one of your games. I'd love to, but I know you do like dramatic lighting. I'm doing it like for our viewers. At least they're seeing
it looks great.
Some in the sewer look, if you will. So I'll wrap it up there. I went a little bit long, and hopefully that's enough. Thank you guys for watching Carpathian 7-Sided Die's Carpathian Adventure. Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. I didn't use the farting sounds from the swamp tonight. Thank you, artists Yenu and Soki Noir, for the terrific character art. Please patronize them by the @Yenu Draws on Instagram, @Yenu on Tumblr and Twitter, and patronize Soki Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the Twitch chat room, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on YouTube. I'm losing my voice here. While we do this strictly for fun, please let us know how we might improve the stream. Lastly, please follow us on Twitch and on Instagram. Please like on Facebook and on YouTube. And please subscribe on YouTube. Always remember, in the Carpathian Adventure, the journey is the destination, and we will continue the journey in 2 weeks. I think I'm incorrectly said on the 24th of January for this session, which was the 4th. So as best I know, today's the 4th. The next session should be January 18th. So for now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die and have a good night.
Please.